My name is Lionel Messi and I'm the greatest player of all time. My name is Lionel Messi and I just signed my first professional contract with Barcelona.
Hello, I'm Jamie Carragher and welcome to the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup final. Argentina are set to take on Brazil, and on the bench is the young Barcelona starlet Lionel Messi. Will he get a chance to make an appearance today? We're in the 23rd minute, Brazil have a corner, it's whipped in, up goes Danilo and he nods it into the far post. That is an incredible header. Emi Martinez had no chance to reach the ball, and that is 1-0 to Brazil with a brilliant headed goal. Ooh, and that is a nasty tackle on Di Maria. He is down on the ground and looks to be in some pain. He is signalling to the bench he wants to come off. Who will replace him? And it looks like it is time for Barcelona's young starlet to make his debut.
It's time. My debut for Argentina. My dreams are about to come true.
Young Lionel Messi is chasing down the ball, slides in, and oh, that is a horrendous challenge. And after less than a minute on the pitch, Messi is shown the red card. What will this mean for Argentina? Vinicius Jr. takes it across the face of the box. He's on his left foot in the box. Left foot finish, across goal, and it's a brilliant goal. Vinicius Jr. runs away celebrating. That is 2-0 to Brazil. Will Argentina be able to come back from being 2 goals down? And the ball works its way into the box for the Brazilians once more. It's on to Vinicius Jr. with his left foot. Places it home. Emi Martinez had no chance. That is 3-0 to Brazil. Is there any way back for the Argentines? Vinicius Jr. once more on the ball. Carries it in. Lovely skill. Right foot finish. Bottom corner. This final is over. It is 4-0 to Brazil, and surely that means the World Cup is going back to Brazil. The fans are in raptures, celebrating throughout the stadium as the final whistle sounds and the Brazil players launch into celebrations. The World Cup goes back to Brazil. Will the Argentinian fans blame Lionel Messi for this embarrassing World Cup defeat?
4-0? This is all my fault. I blew it. I let my country down.
What a final! Brazil have beaten Argentina 4-0 in the World Cup final as Vinicius seals a hat-trick to win his first ever World Cup. How do you feel?
Well, clearly I'm over the moon, but on the other hand, that Messi guy is a clown. Bro got a red card in 10 seconds in his debut. Look at that Argentina fans rioting. That guy is finished.
It's true, Messi has made a fool of himself. How do you feel about Lautaro?
It's genuinely sad. A player so young with so much potential doing that. I've been told by the FA after that match that Lionel Messi will never play for Argentina ever again. And I agree, he had the opportunity that other players would kill for, and not only did he blow his chance, but the country's chance of winning a World Cup. Disgraceful.
I can't believe this happened, man. I ruined my career.
It's been 1 week since a disgraceful red from Messi in the World Cup, and FC Barcelona have released Lionel Messi. The club has said they don't want the most hated man on the planet in their club. Curious to see what's next for young Lionel Messi.
Man, my career is definitely over. What can I do now? Hello? Pep?
Yes, Lionel, I've been watching you since you got into the Barca Academy. I know you're the most hated man in your country, but you are the most talented player I've ever seen. You must not give up. You will show them one day.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I will do my best. Thank you.
Here we go. Somebody has finally signed Lionel Messi as he joins Newcastle as a free agent. How do you currently feel, Lionel?
I'm very happy to be here, but I would like to apologize to my fans, teammates, and country. I promise I will make it up to everyone, the entire footballing world. No matter how long it takes, I will redeem myself.
Hey Lionel, my name is Perseverance. Nice to meet you. I heard what happened. Don't give up, man. Perseverance is key. I know you will make it up to Argentina.
Thanks, man. It's nice to have another Argentinian around. More importantly, another friend around.
It is the final day of the season. Messi and Newcastle are sitting in first, as Messi has scored 40 goals in the Premier League. However, they have a final derby day. If Newcastle win, they take their first ever league title, relegating Sunderland in the process. However, a Sunderland win saves them and denies Newcastle history. Huge pressure on Messi's shoulders, and we know what happened last time the world was watching.
Hello and welcome to the final game of the Premier League season. Today we have Sunderland versus Newcastle at the Stadium of Light. 1 year on from his disastrous international debut which led to him being released by Barcelona, Lionel Messi is looking to make amends and lead Newcastle United to their first Premier League title. Will he be able to overcome the hate that he's received since being sent off in a World Cup final and go on to win the Premier League? Lionel Messi on the ball, he moves inside the box on his left foot, hits it across goal and it's a brilliant finish. As things stand, Newcastle will win the Premier League. An unbelievable ball played through. Lionel Messi is through on goal. There's nobody in front of him. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can he finish it on his left foot? Puts it across the face of goal. What a finish. Lionel Messi puts Newcastle 2-0 up. Messi carries the ball down the right wing, cuts inside the box, turns back, cuts inside, carries the ball even further. Can no one stop him? He's onto his left foot, finishes it across goal. Unbelievable. Lionel Messi with a hat-trick has just handed Newcastle their first Premier League title. And that's it. The game is over. The ref has blown the whistle. Newcastle United are Premier League champions as Lionel Messi collects the match ball. Newcastle captain Percy Varane lifts the Premier League trophy. What an unbelievable turnaround this has been for Lionel Messi.
It is now time for the 2026 World Cup and Argentina have chosen their squad. But after an amazing 3 years winning 3 titles in a row, Messi is still left out. It seems as if he is still the most hated man, but we get to see the young talent Percy shine in the World Cup. Here we have national captain Lautaro. Let's see how he feels.
Well, he deserves it, man. 4 years ago, he screwed us. He will never be here. He will never screw us again.
I haven't done enough. I must do more.
Hey man, you deserve to be in the squad. Don't give up. Perseverance is key.
Yes, I agree. I will not give up, no matter what. Good luck in the World Cup, Percy.
The GOATs, Brazil, have beaten Argentina 3-0 in the semis as they went on to win their second World Cup in a row. Vinny is looking like he can break Pele's record of 3 World Cups. Vinicius, congrats, and do you think you will break it?
Easily. I'm the best player in the world and will be the greatest of all time.
Do you think if Lionel Messi was in the squad, the tides would have been different?
Yeah, no chance. That guy has only played 10 seconds of international football. He can't even lace my boots.
Yo, Pep, did you see what Vinny said?
Yes, man, it's sad to see truly such a talented player with a bad ego. Just don't give up, man. You have way too much talent to never play at a World Cup.
Here we go. Inter Milan have made the amazing double signing of Perseverance and Lionel Messi as they hope to win the Champions League. But questions are yet to be answered as Messi and club captain Lautaro have a tricky relationship.
Yo, what's up,
David, look bro, I don't like you. You screwed us, but I'm a professional. We are here to win trophies. Stay out of my way and let's do our jobs.
Oh, okay, man.
It's the final day of the season. We have a Milan derby winner taking all. Who will come out on top? Can Messi and Lautaro stay on the same page?
Welcome to the final game of the Serie A season. AC Milan versus Inter Milan, the Milan derby to decide it all. AC Milan need a win. Inter Milan only need a draw to secure the Serie A title. Who will be victorious? Can Lionel Messi carry his side to the Serie A title? AC Milan in possession, ball inside the box on the right foot. What an unbelievable finish. That is a fantastic goal and that puts AC Milan 1-0 in front. Inter Milan looking to take a quick free kick in defence. Oh my word, they've given the ball away. Oh my days, what an unbelievable finish. That has to be one of the best goals we have seen all season. Inter Milan work the ball out to defence. Oh my word, it's another defensive mistake. Will this be as costly? Yes, it will. What a horrific mistake. Milan are now 3-0 up. Inter have crumbled. Lautaro carries the ball down the left wing. He's inside the box. Can he cut inside? He turns one defender, strikes across goal. That is 3-1. Can Inter Milan pull this game back? In the 77th minute, Inter Milan are now 1-on-1. Martinez in the box. He puts it away. That's 3-2. But the comeback actually happened. Inter Milan are back in with a chance. Once more, the ball is played through to Lautaro Martinez, who carries it down the wing. He's looking to see if he has anyone in the box. Spots Messi. Puts the ball across and Messi. Messi's horrific shot was the last kick of the game. The ref blows the whistle and AC Milan have won Serie A. Had Messi scored that final chance, the draw would have been enough for Inter Milan. However, Rafael Leao takes the Serie A trophy and lifts it in celebration. Lionel Messi has once again failed to perform when it matters.
It's a new season and nothing has changed. Messi has cost another team a trophy. Percy, what are your thoughts on Messi?
I believe in him. He has been unlucky, but he is truly the most talented player of all time. He is determined to make it up to the world. As for Inter, he has said he will bring the Champions League back to Italy. Great players fall down, but the best players come back up through perseverance.
Tonight we have the Champions League final between Real Madrid and Inter Milan. 1 year on from Messi's embarrassing miss that cost Inter Milan the Serie A title, can Lionel Messi lead his side to glory over Real Madrid and Vinicius Jr.? Martinez closes down and takes the ball inside the Real Madrid box, passes to Lionel Messi with awful control. He takes the ball away from goal, lines up for a shot potentially, and absolutely blazes it over the bar. What was that finish from Lionel Messi? Martinez with the ball once more, drives forward to the box. Will he take the shot? He squares it across to Messi, who hits the bar from 3 yards out. Once again, Martinez takes possession in the Madrid half. He has Messi in support. Will Martinez shoot? Passes to Messi, who puts it over the bar again. Again, Martinez with the ball. Messi still in support. He will not give up. Messi with another horrific finish over the bar. What is happening with Lionel Messi tonight? A brilliant through ball splits the centre-backs into Martinez, who squares it to Messi, who misses an open goal from 3 yards out again.
Why are you so bad, man?
Bro, just relax. Relax, man.
No, man. I'm tired of you screwing me over.
Ha 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 ha, what a worst footballer.
In the 88th minute, with Inter down to 9 men, Vinicius Jr. carries the ball, cuts inside the box. He is free to shoot, takes a shot across the face of the goal. Oh my word, that will be the Champions League. Vinicius Jr. puts the ball away and punishes Inter Milan, punishes Leo Messi, and punishes Lautaro Martinez. What an eventful Champions League final as Vinicius Jr. lifts the Champions League trophy, and surely there will be consequences for Lionel Messi after such a dramatic failure.
Look what you did. You cost us the game.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best.
Hey, you guys are adults, teammates. We're a team. We are all to blame.
Confirmed. After throwing another game for his team, Lionel Messi has been released from Inter Milan as Real Madrid win another Champions League. Here we have Lautaro, the man who got the red card. Lautaro, what happened?
Well, first, I would like to apologize to the fans for Messi's performance and for the loss of my temper. The manager said one of us would be released after our actions on and off the pitch, and of course, Messi was chosen. It was the clear choice that he had done nothing but screw his teammates everywhere he goes.
A memorable day as Brazil have yet again won another World Cup, beating Argentina in the final. Not only that, but it's the 2-year anniversary since Lionel Messi has played pro football, as he has remained a free agent ever since his Inter release. Vinicius has equalized Pele's record. Surely he would break it in 4 years' time.
I can't believe this. 2 years without a club. I think I should just retire.
Yo, Lionel, I know it's been a tough couple of years, but you need to get back to work. If we ever want to win the World Cup and stop Vinicius, we need you in the squad.
I agree. Someone like you is the hero Argentina needs. Come to Manchester for the summer. You can train with us.
Thank you. I would take that opportunity, but this is my last try.
In the shadows he stood, burdened by his past, a mistake made at the start, a shadow cast. He let his whole country down, their hopes shattered, the most hated man, his reputation tattered. But he didn't give up, he didn't back down, he wore the weight of his nation's frown. His last chance had come, redemption in sight, to show his country that he could make it right. So let the world watch and witness the show, as he strives for redemption to make his country's love grow. Can he do it? Only time will unveil, but his unwavering spirit in our hearts will prevail.
When the love is all around,
World Cup time, and this is a big one. Vinicius is on to win the most World Cups ever, but even bigger news as Pep Guardiola is now managing the side this tournament.
What? He's a traitor. I can't believe him. I can't believe I trusted him.
But there is even bigger news. Due to an injury crisis, Argentina has been forced to choose Lionel Messi for the first time in 12 years. Surely he will remain on the bench as he is the most hated man in the country.
It's my time to redeem myself. There is no chance I'm answering that traitor.
Both Brazil and Argentina have qualified for the knockouts, as Messi still has yet to play a minute. Will they meet again in the final? We have reached the final game of the World Cup. Once again, it's Argentina versus Brazil. Surely the greatest teams in history. So much on the line. Vinicius is looking for his first World Cup. Argentina are looking to redeem themselves. Pep is looking for his first ever World Cup to be the greatest of all time. And Messi is looking to get on the pitch. Vinicius, how do you see the night going?
It's easy. I'm the GOAT and I will prove tonight when I win my 4th World Cup.
Really confident, I see. What about you, Pep?
I'm very excited. This is my dream, to manage the most talented players in the world and take them to glory. But I want to say something. I want to apologize to Lionel. I've been helping him from the start of his career because I believe he's the best talent I've ever laid my eyes on. Messi, I did not join Brazil to be against you. I did it because it's my dream. Anyway, I wish luck to my team in Argentina. Let's have a good game.
A heartfelt message from Pep. Now Messi, any chance you get a whiff of the pitch today?
That doesn't really matter. I've tried my best to redeem myself, and now I am here. I may not get a chance to show my country and the world that I can redeem myself, but all that matters is that my team gives the fans what they deserve, and what they deserve is that trophy. I will be supporting my team whether I'm on the sidelines or I'm on the field.
This is it. This is the pinnacle, the World Cup final. Brazil versus Argentina. Will Argentina finally be able to overcome Brazil and win a World Cup final? And will Lionel Messi get a chance to play and a chance to redeem himself for the disaster that was his international debut 12 years ago?
Team, this is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Today we stand on the threshold of greatness, on the verge of a match that will define our careers. But remember, this game is not just about us. There are millions out there, young dreamers who look up to us, whose hopes ride on our shoulders. In this crucible, I urge you to cast aside your differences. Regardless of our backgrounds, beliefs, or roles, we are a unified force. Our individual identities blend into the tapestry of this team, where each thread strengthens the whole. Let us summon the spirit of our younger selves, the relentless dreamers who never gave up. Today we play for them, for the joy and passion we felt on those humble pitches long ago. As your captain, I have unwavering faith in each of you. Embrace the power of unity. Fight for every ball and leave nothing behind. Now, let us step onto that field knowing that we are more than just a team. We are a symbol of hope, resilience, and undying spirit. Together, we can achieve greatness.
The players take to the pitch, walking past the World Cup trophy. They know how much this means. Will Brazil come out on top yet again, or will we see redemption and an Argentina win? Only 1 minute in and Vinicius Jr. is free in the box yet again. He puts the ball away and it's 1-0 to Brazil already. And Brazil are on course to yet again defeat Argentina and become world champions.
Oh, come on, 1-0. Come on, team.
Argentina with possession again. No, it's turned over Brazil. Vinicius with the shot. What a goal. Puts it in the bottom corner. Brazil are on fire. Vinicius is on fire.
No, not 2-0. Come on.
And the half-time whistle blows. The score is 2-0 to Brazil. Argentina need to change something if they are to get themselves back into this match. As it stands, Brazil will take home the World Cup again.
can't believe we are down 2-0. This is all my fault. I am not good enough.
Hey man, calm down. You're an amazing player. Keep your composure. You can help us do this, man. I believe in you.
Lionel, I'm sorry. Win this for us.
I must win. I must do it for everyone. Finally, my time to redeem myself.
Time is done, fraud. There's no chance you come back.
Lionel Messi, having been subbed on at half-time, carries the ball into the box on his left foot. He puts the ball away. That's 2-1. Argentina could be back in this, but Lionel Messi shocked everyone and become the hero for Argentina. Argentina in possession once more with Messi. Once more Messi turns. He's inside the box on his left foot. It's 2-2. Lionel Messi, 2 goals in a World Cup final and brings Argentina level. Are we witnessing a redemption with Lionel Messi? Late in the game, 88th minute, the ball's played into Messi. He carries the ball, runs at the Brazilian defense, takes the ball past, left foot, across goal. Lionel Messi, that is the World Cup. 3 goals for Argentina, 3 goals for Lionel Messi. They've turned it around and Argentina lift the World Cup. Lionel Messi has become the Argentinian hero.
Hey Lionel, look at this. We did it. You did it. The most hated man in the world. To the man who gave this country their biggest dreams.
Today, I'm putting IShowSpeed into the Real Madrid Academy because he just quit being a streamer to chase his dream of becoming a footballer. But boys, there's a problem. He's the worst footballer on the planet. But don't you worry, I'm going to turn Speed into a Real Madrid legend to make his idol Ronaldo proud by winning Real their first ever treble and winning him a Ballon d'Or to make him the world's best player. So here we have Speed in the Real Madrid Academy, but he's a 56 overall, the worst player in world football. However, as I am now his agent, I walk into Xabi Alonso's office and Alonso says, if IShowSpeed wants to go ahead and sign a pro contract with Real Madrid, he needs to score 3 goals total in the youth tournament and we'll mold him into a future superstar. However, scoring 3 goals wasn't gonna be easy, as he went ahead and missed another opportunity, then a golden one, but finally scored his first goal as that game ended 1-0. But in the semis, it was a different story as he scored his second goal. And up next was the final against Getafe. But once again, Speed struggled, not only missing one opportunity, but his second. But luckily, he won a penalty, where he went ahead and put in the back of the net, scoring his 3rd goal. And yes, IShowSpeed has scored 3 goals in the youth tournament. He's gonna get that new pro contract. However, there was a huge problem, as Xabi Alonso has been sacked, the manager who promised him that pro contract. And Mikel Arteta has become the brand new Real Madrid manager. So Mikel Arteta welcomes me into my office. He says, congratulations to Speed. From streamer to 3 goals in a Youth Academy tournament. But let's be honest, he sucks. He's being released from Real Madrid. Maybe one day he can come back. So yes, boys, there we have it. IShowSpeed has been released from Real Madrid and has to start from the very bottom and work his way back up to the club to become a Real Madrid legend. But right now, it just seems impossible to ever win a Ballon d'Or and a treble from Madrid. But fortunately, there was one club that gave him a chance after being released, and that is from Salford City, as he started from the very bottom at League 2. And luckily, here at Salford City, he's already got up a +3 out of 59 overall. And even better news, as he is actually in the starting 11, as he's the 2nd best striker in the entire club. And just take a look at how bad IShowSpeed is. He does have 90 pace because we know how quick he is in real life, but every other stat is absolutely horrendous, and he only has 1-star weak foot and 1-star skill move. Boys, this won't be easy. But of course, if we want him to get back to Madrid, let's give him the poacher development plan to work on his shooting so he can score a bunch of goals. But we are very lucky because Speed does have a mentor, and it's one of his best friends, Rafael Leao, who's currently playing for Milan. Leao goes ahead and speaks to Speed and says, look, Speed, welcome to professional football. You are way out of your depth. We know you're an incredible athlete. I believe you can do it. If you want to go ahead and improve this season, just try to aim to get at least 7 goals this season. That's the favorite number of your GOAT Ronaldo. IShowSpeed then responds, thank you, Leao. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be as good as Ronaldo one day. But the question is, can he do it? Let's go to the end of the season. Can Speed in his first ever professional season score at least 7 goals? And as we're going to the end of the season, not only do I want him to win the treble with Real Madrid and a Ballon d'Or. Because he's a striker, I also want him to win 5 Golden Boots in his entire career. And I also want him to win 3 different league titles in 3 different top 5 leagues. Just like his idol, Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's good news as Salford City are going to Sky Bet League 2, finishing in 2nd place. How good did IShowSpeed do? And it's a +4 for IShowSpeed now at a 63 overall. He's no longer a trash footballer. But yes, he has done it. 9 goals in 45 appearances. His mentor gave him an objective and he completed it, which is only gonna get him closer to playing for Madrid again. But of course, Speed is still a long way from winning his first Golden Boot, and he is nowhere near. And now in season number 2, just take a look at Speed shooting. 64 is a huge improvement from what he had before. However, most of his stats are still lacking. I'm actually gonna skip on his shooting for now, and we're gonna go ahead and give him the false 9 role to really work on his passing and dribbling to make him an all-around footballer. But before we move on, Leo once again talks to Speed and says, amazing season, Speed. Ronaldo would be proud. It's time to set your next objective. You should go ahead and get more than 15 goals. Yes, it's another goal target, but you are a striker and you need to become the best. IShowSpeed responds, you are right. I am slowly becoming the next Cristiano Ronaldo, and if I want to go back to Real Madrid, I need to continue improving. And boys, the good thing is he went up another +1 to 64. But if IShowSpeed wants to go ahead and score 50 plus goals, he needs an amazing midfielder behind them to give him those assists. So as his agent, I walk into Paul Scholes' office, the Salford manager, and I say, I think Speed has surprised you as much as he surprised me, and he has a big goal of getting 15 plus goals this season. Can you go ahead and sign an amazing midfielder? Scholes says, yes, you're right. I'm extremely impressed. I originally signed Speed just to get us more funds because he's very popular. But you know what? Let's go ahead and sign an amazing midfielder. And let me tell you, Scholes has brought in an amazing talent, and it is Drew from FC Barcelona. However, it's only a 2-year loan. But I think the combination of IShowSpeed and Drew, who has over 85 potential, can help Speed get those 15 goals. And now the talented Drew has joined the starting 11 right behind IShowSpeed. Surely he can go ahead and achieve his next objective, which is 15 plus goals. And who knows, in maybe season 3, he'll impress some big clubs. But Salford have overachieved this season, finishing in 5th place, which means they're in the playoffs. And they have beaten Barnsley over 2 legs, and all they have to do is beat Reading. And IShowSpeed will be a championship player. But the question is, can Salford and IShowSpeed go ahead and promote to the 2nd division of the world's best league? And it's a 2-1 victory as Speed fails to get a goal. But the question is, did he complete Leo's objective? But sadly, this year it's only a +2 for IShowSpeed at a 66. And I think it's because I didn't improve his shooting. But regardless, he does it. Another 15 goals in only 38 appearances. IShowSpeed is becoming a decent pro footballer. Of course, he still fails to win the Golden Boot, but he did finish around 12th place, so he's getting much closer. And just 2 seasons in, IShowSpeed is still far away from completing his dreams. And to kick off season number 3, Speed has actually gotten some transfer offers. The first one being from CD Tondela, a club in Portugal, exactly where Rafael Leao started his career. And the second offer is from OHL in Belgium. We know Belgium have produced some amazing talents. The question is, should he stay here at Salford or leave to another club in Europe? So IShowSpeed goes ahead and has a conversation with Leao and says, alright Rafa, I've received 2 great offers. While those clubs feel like nothing clubs, do you think I should stay here at Salford? Leao then responds, you know what, it is a tough decision. Portugal is where I started my career, and Belgium have produced talents like Hazard. But if I were you, I would stay there in England. A legend of the game is your manager, and you guys have been overachieving. But at the end of the day, it's your decision. So Leao suggests that we do stay here at Salford, so I'm going to reject the Tondela offer, and I'm also rejecting the OHL offer. And that means for his 3rd professional season, Speed will be here at Salford. And of course, it's time to go back to improving his shooting, as this time around, we're going to go for the advanced forward to continue work on his physical stats as well. And to be honest, when it comes to what Speed should do this season, is just continue to improve and hopefully stay in the division. But to be honest, I don't think this team is ready to do that. I think this club needs some signings. So once again, I walk into Pasco's office and says, Speed has decided to stay here another year. I suggest you make some signings to help Speed as well as the rest of the club to remain in the championship. Pasco says, you didn't have to tell me. I completely agree with you. If you guys have enjoyed this video so far, make sure to comment and let me know where should I send Speed to next. And let me tell you, Scholes have brought in some amazing signings. The first signing being center back 76 overall, Alfie Gilchrist, a brand new goalkeeper 74 rated James Beadle, and finally English wonder kid Chris Riggs 74 overall from Sunderland. And this team is definitely looking like a team that can remain in the division and who knows, even aim for promotion. But now with all these signings, maybe IShowSpeed could win his first ever Golden Boot. And in Speed's best ever season, 18 goals and 45 appearances, he did go up a +3 to a 69 69 overall, slowly approaching that 70. And yes, Salford City just survived relegation in 20th. I think Speed has been doing his job. But no, boy, Speed just missed out on his first golden boot to Martin Tapia by 2 goals. Are you serious, man? But hey, at least we can say Speed is improving. However, to kick off season number 4, there's bad news, as Paul Scholes has brought in world-class striker Ivan Toney to Salford City. How the hell did he pull that off? So I go ahead and walk into Paul Scholes' office and says, Mr. Scholes, what gives, man? Speed has been improving drastically, and now you've replaced him with somebody 10 times his ability. Paul Scholes says, look, at the end of the day, Speed has improved a lot, but he was simply a way to bring viewers, and now we've made tons of money, and we don't need I Show Speed anymore. And yes, boys, that does mean that I Show Speed has been transfer listed. He really did help this club come all the way to the championship, and now it's just replaced like it's nothing. And quickly, I Show Speed has gotten an offer, and it is from AS Monaco. That is a huge jump for I Show Speed. It seems like clubs do really rate him. He has received another offer, and it is from Lecce in the Italy. He might get more game time at this club over Monaco. And the final offer has come in, and it is from Westerlo in Belgium. This is probably the best offer he can get in terms of game time. So I Show Speed goes ahead and has a chat with Rafael Leao and says, alright, Rafael, I've gotten 3 offers. Which one do you think is the best? And Leao says, well, clubs like Lecce and Westerlo will give you lots of game time. But remember, AS Monaco is the club where Kylian Mbappe broke out through. You may not get a lot of game time or maybe even go out on loan, but you are guaranteed to come out a star if you join that club. So now that his mentor has spoken, what club will Speed choose? And I Show Speed has made his decision, and that is joining AS Monaco. We don't know if you'll be starting, sitting on the bench, or going out alone, but we know he wants to be a breakout star like Kylian Mbappe as he goes to the next step of his career in France. Hopefully this move is perfect to eventually send him back to Real Madrid. Speed has now arrived at Monaco, going up a +1 to a 70, but unfortunately he is sitting here in the reserves as he is nowhere near being the starting striker. So of course that does mean that Speed has to go ahead and go out on loan, but it's okay because this move was perfect. He can come back in 1 or 2 seasons and maybe win his first league title here in Monaco. So Speed has found a club to go out on loan for the next 2 years, and it is CD Nacional in the Portuguese league, who also happened to be a club in the same city where Ronaldo was born at. He wasn't good enough for Sporting, but he is good enough for the second best club in Ronaldo's birth country. And I Show Speed has now arrived in Portugal, where he'll be in the starting 11, and to be honest, this team doesn't look too bad. But of course, Speed isn't trying to achieve anything here but get better, so of course we're gonna go ahead and give him the poacher development plan again, and maybe, just maybe, in these next 2 years he can win that first golden boot. And I Show Speed has gone ahead and finished in 8th place with Nacional. To be honest, they are a mid-table club, but it's another +4 for I Show Speed, now out of 78, getting closer to play for AS Monaco. But it's Speed's best ever season, 22 goals and 1 assist in 36 appearances, the nastiest carry job I've ever seen. But no, Speed still doesn't win the golden boot. He is in a top 10 league and finished in 2nd. That is very impressive, man. But let's go to season number 5. I truly believe he's finally gonna win his first golden boot next year. And to kick off season number 5, Speed has come into my office to have a conversation. He says, Mr. Salinas, my agent, I want to win the golden boot this year because the World Cup is at the end of the season and I want to be selected by the United States. And then responds, Speed, I truly respect that. I think I have an idea on how to secure you the golden boot. And yes, boys, I do have an idea, but before we move on, I Show Speed is looking absolutely incredible. 78 shooting, still at 90 pace. His physical is looking great, but he is still lacking that passing and that dribbling. So I think this time around, we're gonna give him the target forward role. But I walk into that Nacional manager's office and I say, Speed is in for a big season and I know how to capitalize on that. Potentially get you guys to Europe. You need to go ahead and bring in Juro from Barcelona. It's on loan on a transfer. He has been Speed's best ever teammate. The Nacional manager then responds, you know what? That sounds like a great idea. Let's bring him in. So the manager has made it happen. On a season-long loan, Juro has returned to be Speed's teammate. Now at a 78 overall. Surely Speed will have the perfect player to feed him to win the golden boot this year and go to his first ever World Cup. So Juro has now reunited with I Show Speed, and I think it's time for Speed to win his golden boots. And boys, at the end of the season, Speed has reached the domestic cup final up against Porto. He has the chance to win his first division trophy. This could send him to the World Cup squad, and it's a 3-1 win. The Speed scores a goal in the final, and it just gets even better. 30 goals and 39 appearances for Speed, now now at a 77. And just take a look at Dro with 21 assists. He was huge to Speed's career. But did Speed finally win the Golden Boot? Well, he did get Nacional, just missing out on Europe. But yes, Speed wins his first ever Golden Boot by 5 goals over Pavlidis. He finally adds something to his tally. But the question is he going to the World Cup? And as the USA have a very tough group, sadly, Speed was not selected for this year's World Cup, as the striker position is actually very talented for this national team. But who knows, maybe at the next World Cup, he'll make his debut. And as the USA got knocked out to England in the round of 16 and Leao has won the World Cup, Speed has returned to AS Monaco, where he will actually be starting next to Fabio Silva. And this team, to be honest, is not looking too bad. Who knows, maybe Speed wins his first ever league title. But quickly, Speed has a conversation with Leao. Yo, Rafa, congratulations on winning the World Cup. I hope one day I can do it. But what's next on my journey of going back to Real Madrid? Leao says, thank you, we worked really hard, made Ronaldo proud, but I think the next thing you need to do is score more goals than Fabio Silva this season, because this AS Monaco side is good, but who knows, with a great season or two, you can impress the top Premier League club, or maybe my club, AC Milan. So Speed has to go ahead and outscore his teammate Fabio Silva, who just won the World Cup at an 85 overall. And if Speed is gonna go ahead and do that, we must continue to work on his shooting. Let's go ahead and give him the poacher again. However, at the end of the season, Speed only got 12 goals and 2 assists, 6 goals behind Fabio Silva. He is unable to beat the World Cup winner. But hey, at least he went up a +2, now at an 80 overall at just 23. I'm sure maybe next season he will be able to beat him. But when it comes to the Ligue 1, they finished in 7th place. That is not good, man. I was expecting like a 2nd place finish. And of course, he fails to win the Golden Boot. I don't know if he'll ever be Osimhen to this Golden Boot win. And I think I know where the problem lies. I think it's the team. It looks pretty decent from the midfield, but when you look at the defense, a 77 rated center back, a 78 rated center back as well, they're just conceding too many goals. So to kick off season 7, I walk into the manager's office and I let him know, hey boss, I respect all the work you've done and thank you for bringing Speed to the club, but I think we need a whole brand new defense. The manager then responds, I completely agree, that was on my radar. We really underperformed last year. And let me tell you, this Monaco manager is serious, as he went ahead and brought in an 81 overall Chris Richards, an 84 rated Renato Vega, and the biggest signing, an 86 overall Kuzanov, who was playing at Everton. And this team now looks like it can compete for the league title and help Speed go ahead and continue to improve. But before we go to the end of the season, these are Speed stats. I don't understand, his shooting is looking incredible, but maybe with the new defenders, he will score more goals anyways. So let's just go ahead and give him the target forward development plan. And at the end of the season, Speed was so close to winning the league title by finishing in 2nd, but he was off by like 20 points. And he also just missed out on his 2nd Golden Boot with 16 goals and 30 appearances. Does this mean he outscored Fabio Silva? Well, Speed has gone up another +2 to an 82 overall. And yes, he has outscored Fabio Silva by 3 goals. That's what Leao wanted for him. But I can't lie, this team is looking very impressive. They might be in for a league title next year. And in season number 8, Speed has received a huge offer, and it is from Chelsea Football Club. He can go ahead and play for the Premier League in one of the best teams. So quickly, Speed goes ahead and speaks with Leao and says, Leao, I just got a huge offer from Chelsea. What are my next goals and should I accept this offer? Leao says it's very obvious what you need to do next, and it's to go ahead and win your first league title in a top 5 league, and Chelsea might be the place. However, you do have the chance of winning the league title here with Monaco, and you would definitely play more games here, so I'm gonna leave this decision up to you. So Speed cannot decide, so he walks into my office and says, Mr. Salinas, you've always done right by me. Should I try and win the Premier League with Chelsea, or should I stay in Monaco and maybe win the Ligue 1 title here? Speed, Chelsea is a huge attraction, and you can win the Premier League there. However, I'm worried about your game time. You can go over there and win as many trophies, but if you don't continue to improve, you'll never end up at Madrid. Trust me, stay here at Monaco. So Speed goes ahead and rejects Chelsea, as he'll remain here at Monaco. And boys, like I said, with this team, when fit, I think could win the league title. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong and I made the wrong decision. But we're gonna go ahead and continue to work on his finishing and go for the poacher development plan. I'm expecting a Golden Boot this year. And boys, the craziest thing has happened. Monaco are in the Champions League final against PSG. What has happened with this club? Speed actually has a chance to win his first Champions League so early. Can he go ahead and do it? And it's a 4-1 loss, as Neves, Suaza, Du, and Osimhen kill Speed's dream. But PSG also went ahead and won the league on. Did I make a mistake keeping him here? And no, thankfully not, because Chelsea are nowhere to be seen in the top 6. They finished in 9th. We dodged a bullet there. And sadly, Speed does not win the Golden Boot, as he got 16 goals in the league. But it was another great season for Speed. 23 goals and 1 assist, now at an 85 overall. overall. But to be honest, I think we need to move clubs because he needs to be the singular striker. He could have had 47 goals if he was there by himself. And now it's season 9. It's time for Speed to win his first league title. So why not join AC Milan where his mentor Rafael Leao is still playing, as he is joining at an 86 overall. And I can't lie, he probably will do it in his first time of asking. So Rafael Leao welcomes Speed to the club and says, Speed, welcome to Milan. We have signed you, legitimately you, to win as a league title this season. After that, you can go anywhere else, Chelsea, Arsenal, City, maybe even Real Madrid. Speed says, I'm excited to finally play with you. You're in your prime. I'm slowly getting to my prime. I think we can do it in this first season. And Speed is now at Milan, and take a look at this team. Rafael Leao is at an 87 overall at 34, still doing incredible. I think they have a huge chance of winning the Serie A. As we're gonna go ahead and give him the false 9 role. His shooting and pace is incredible. His dribbling and passing needs a lot of work. And Speed has done it again. It's another UCL final against PSG again, man. Can he finally do it? His goal is not to win the UCL here, but he might as well go ahead and do it. A lot of injuries, including Leao. This might not turn out too well, and it's a 4-2 loss. I cannot believe Speed lost back-to-back finals. But regardless, it's his best ever season. 34 goals in 55 appearances. Now at an 87 overall. Did he win his first league title? And maybe another golden boot? It's been a minute, man. And yes, he wins his second golden boot by 1 goal over Fofana, meaning he gets his second. And yes, he wins his first league title in the top 5 leagues with AC Milan. 2 more left to go, as he fails to win the Super Cup and the Coppa Italia. However, it's a World Cup year, and Speed has finally been selected, leading the line for the USA. However, they have last time's World Cup winners in their group. But when it comes to the group stages, the US did qualify in second place, and in the round of 16, they beat Croatia. In the quarters, they lost to Germany 4-2. And the World Cup winners this time around was Italy. But at least Speed got amongst the goals, scoring 3 goals to his name. But now in season number 10, an 88 rated IShowSpeed at 26 years old, it's time for him to go ahead and win another league title. Let's transfer list him, and let's see who comes in for him. And the first offer that's come in is from Liverpool Football Club. I think I might take this offer if nobody else comes in. And a second offer has come in, and it is from Napoli in the Serie A. If he was gonna stay in Italy, he'd stay at AC. And the final offer that's come in for IShowSpeed, it is Arsenal. The question is, should he go to the Reds or should he go to the Gunners? And Speed made his decision as he is joining Arsenal Football Club. And it was a very easy decision because Arsenal finished in 7th place, and I know you may think that's bad, but Liverpool relegated to the Championship last season. That club has completely fallen apart, as IShowSpeed has now become a Gunner. And IShowSpeed is now an Arsenal player, and just take a look at this team. How did they finish in 7th place? But regardless, Speed has a conversation with Bukayo Saka. Saka says, welcome to my home, welcome to Arsenal. You are a huge player, and we believe you're the final piece for us winning the Premier League again. Speed says, Saks, I'm ready to go ahead and win the Gunners a league title. Let's go ahead and do it. So of course, Speed is now ready to win his second league title in a second top 5 league division, as we're just gonna go ahead and give him the poacher development plan, try to get him as high rated as possible. But now at an 88 overall, he is in Ballon d'Or range. He might win his first Ballon d'Or soon. However, before we go to the end of the season, I bring Speed into my office to give him some news. I say, Speed, you've come a long way from getting rejected from Real Madrid, and winning the league title with Milan was incredible, as Leao has retired on that. So now I expect you to step up and win your first Prem Golden Boot, and hopefully the league title, so you can return to Real Madrid. Speed says, I'm thankful for everything Leao has done. It's time to become the world's best player and go back to Real Madrid. And I just noticed that Dro is here at Arsenal. How did I not see him? That's incredible to see. And it's Speed's best ever season. 40 goals and 2 assists in his first year in the Prem is ridiculous. And he is now at a 90 overall, one of the world's best. Surely there's a huge chance he won the Prem. But first of all, he wins his 3rd golden boot of his career with 25 goals, only 2 left to go. And yes, in his first time of asking, he has won the Premier League, beating Man United by 2 points. But he failed to win the Community Shield. He lost in the final of the FA Cup, but he did win the Carabao Cup, a domestic double for Speed. And no, he had a chance for a treble, but lost to Bologna in the conference. And sadly, in his first chance, Desiree Doué is the Ballon d'Or winner. But trust me, Speed will win it very soon. And to kick off season number 11, I walk into Arteta's office, the Real Madrid manager, to share some words. Hello, Mr. Arteta. 11 years ago, rejected IShowSpeed, and now he is one of the world's best, just missed out on the Ballon d'Or. I think it's time you brought him back to the club. Arteta says, you know what? I was wrong. We need somebody like Actual Speed. We just finished in third. So now in season 11's Actual Speed is finally returning to Real Madrid. It's been 10 years since he's been rejected and has now returned as a Galactico himself. So Speed is now a Real Madrid player, and I can see why they finished in third last year. The squad just doesn't look that good. However, the club spent it all on Speed this year, so he must do it with this team. And in terms of development plan, I'm just gonna give him the false 9, man, because at this point, I'm not sure if he grows anymore. And what a first season for Speed. 33 goals and 3 assists. Now at a 91 overall. He's been a success so far. And Speed wins his 4th Golden Boot, tying with Fermin Lopez. We will take that. One more left to go. And yes, Speed has won La Liga, his final one. That means next, it might be time to go for the treble. But he fails to win the Copa de España. But wait a minute, he's won the Copa del Rey. There's a chance he would have won the treble already. In the Champions League, they finished 8th in their group. That's not a good start. In the round of 16, they beat Atleti. In the quarters, they beat PSG. But in the semis, they lost to Dortmund. As the winner is AS Monaco. If he would have stayed, he would have had his first Champions League. And of course, Speed did not win the Ballon d'Or, as it was given to Desiree Doué once again. So this might be Speed's final season wearing Ronaldo's number 7 for one potential final time. Let's just go ahead and give him the target forward role. Let's see if he can finally achieve his dreams and become a Madrid legend. And I cannot believe this, 59 goals in 59 appearances for Speed. This would be a perfect way to end it off. Now at a 93 overall, surely if he won the Champions League, let alone the treble, he will win his Ballon d'Or. Well, Speed has easily won his 5th and final Golden Boot by 10 goals. And yes, he has won La Liga undefeated with 110 points. All Speed has transformed this club. The Copa de España also goes to Madrid. And boys, he has smashed Barca in the Copa del Rey. The treble is on. And this time in the group, they went undefeated with 22 points. In the round of 16, they destroyed Inter Milan. In the quarterfinals, they destroyed Arsenal, his former club. And in the semis, they destroyed Barcelona as he's facing Stade Rennais in the UCL final. And boy, Speed has been the best player this year. That Ballon d'Or is coming home. They have some guy named Andino. And Mason Werner and Ernest Poku also have amazing goals in the Champions League. This won't be easy. But it's time for the Champions League final. Can he go ahead and complete their first ever treble? And yes, it's a 5-0 victory, as Speed did not score in the final. But regardless, he wins his Ballon d'Or, becoming the world's best and now a Real Madrid legend. This is Elon Musk, the richest man in the world. However, he also has no experience as a manager. But today, that is going to change, as I'm going to help Elon Musk become the greatest manager in the world. So as Elon Musk is being presented by the club he created, he already has a press conference on what he's gonna do with Tesla FC. So Elon Musk, as you are the richest club in the world, how much money are you gonna put into this club?
Believe it or not, I will not be splashing the cash on this club. It's all about making smart signings, and you will see.
To be honest, Elon Musk, I think you're missing a huge opportunity to not splash the cash on this club. But you know what? You do as you will. Thank you for your time.
Elon, nobody is smarter than you. Prove the world that you don't need money to be the best.
Okay, for some reason, Elon Musk took a look at this side and only has invested 5 million into signings. Let's see what he does with that terrible 5 million. So Elon Musk has decided to make the smart signings of Okoye, who has Premier League experience, for 3 million from Watford, and Luca Romero, experience from the Serie A, from 3 million, who has a lot of potential. And not only that, but Elon Musk has decided to sign a youth academy player by the name of William Wonder, who has been said to be working really hard in training, and he has also made him the captain of this club. Very bold decisions from a man who has all the money in the world. But it was now time for Elon Musk's debut as a manager in League 2, and also the first ever game in Tesla FC history. Let's see how this game goes with the little money he has spent. And now here comes Tesla FC on the counter-attack. George gives a through ball into Luca Romero to score the first goal in Tesla FC history. Luca Romero with a shot, and he puts it away. Somehow, with the little money he has spent, the signing of Luca Romero seems to be a smart one, as he scores the first goal in Elon Musk's first game. But here comes Grimsby Town looking for a response here against Tesla FC. He chips the ball and it goes in. What an embarrassing goal to concede on your managerial debut. Let's see if Tesla FC can pull out a victory. George brings another through ball into Luka Romero, who is 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Can he get a double on his debut? And yes, he does. The youngster, the next Messi, has scored the goal to possibly get Elon Musk first 3 points. And that Luka Romero brace was enough to gift Elon Musk his first victory as a manager. But up next, he had another tough game as one of the best teams in Leyden Orient was going to be faced away from home. 27 minutes in, here comes George, the striker who joined from the creation of the team, gives it into Luka Romero for his 3rd goal of the season. And straight away, once again, they take a 1-0 lead. But it was now time for the first ever penalty for Tesla FC. Luka Romero is going to take it to the top left-hand side and he puts it away. 4 goals in 2 games for Luka Romero. It seems to be a smart signing from Mr. Elon. And once again, another Romero brace was enough for another 3 points for Elon Musk. Looks like he's gonna be successful this season in League 2. And halfway through the season, Tesla FC were flying as they were sitting in first place, 11 points off second place. However, they ran into a problem as top goal scorer Seamus George has left for Grimsby Town, the competition. Let's see what happened between Elon Musk and Seamus George for him to leave the club as he was the top goal scorer.
Hello, Elon. You have done a brilliant job. You're the best manager I've played under. However, with all respect, invest a little bit more money, man. If we can get one superstar, we can destroy for the rest of the season.
No, how disrespectful of you to tell me what to do. Leave my office immediately and pack your bags too. I'm selling you immediately.
So it looks like Elon Musk is now playing around. Anybody who doubts him will be leaving the club. But now, the top goal scorer is gone and he has 4 million to spend. Let's see who he goes ahead and signs. So with the selling of his top goal scorer, he has decided to go ahead and bring in Chelsea former youngster and Ike Ugbo for 3.2 million. Another player with experience. It looks like Elon Musk is trying to bring players who have played at the top level. And now up next, Tesla FC had the task to go ahead and play against Northampton Town. The first game without George. Let's see if Ike Ugbo was the correct decision for Elon Musk. 21 minutes in, here comes Tesla FC with Skinner on the ball. Skinner with a brilliant through ball into Ike Ugbo. Can he get a goal on his debut with a finish? And he does put it away. Okay, maybe Elon Musk made the right decision and maybe even signed a better striker. And that debut day goal for Ike Ugbo was enough to give him 3 points. But now it was time to go to the end of the season and see if Elon Musk made the right decision and see if he was going to the next league in League 1. But it is now the final game of the season. Tesla FC have somehow gone down to 2nd place while Grimsby Town, the player who signed George, is in 1st. And not only that, George is the top goal scorer by a mile with 30 goals. Did Elon Musk make the right decision? And not only that, but the top goal scorer of the club was Captain William Wonder, as new signing Ike Ugbo only had 3 goals. I think Elon Musk made the wrong decision, but the only thing he can do now is finish off the season by getting a win and see if he can win that league title.
Alright Elon, it's been a bumpy second half. Grinding will choke, just win this game. Nobody is better than you.
And now is the 60th minute. Tesla FC have a penalty. It looks like the captain, the top goal scorer, is going to take the penalty as he goes to the left-hand side and he puts it away. This could be the goal that wins Elon Musk first title, and he could prove the road wrong with this 1 goal. And the ref does blow the whistle. That penalty was enough to win the game, but nobody is celebrating for title celebrations. I think Elon had made a mistake in selling George to Grimsby Town, as they are potentially the winners of League 2. And yes, sadly, it's confirmed. Tesla FC have fallen short against Grimsby Town by 1 point, as Grimsby Town do pick up that League 2 title. And it only went from bad to worse, as the player of the tournament was given to George from Grimsby, and he was also the Golden Boot winner. Let's see if Elon Musk can bounce back with his confidence next season. Alright Elon Musk, successful first season, however, you did choke that league title. So I think it's time you consider putting a lot of money into this club and just signing a bunch of superstars.
No sir, absolutely not. Football isn't about money, it's all about confidence in your ability. Once again, I will not splash the cash.
I don't know, man. I think Elon Musk is making the wrong decision. I've been a reporter and been watching football for years. You do need money. You don't need all of the money. But if he has it to his advantage, he should use it. But you know what? Let's see how his career pans out. And once again, Elon Musk refused to spend a lot of money for signings this season. He only had 50 million to work with. And with that 50 million, he decided to go ahead and sign Billy Gilmore for 6.8 million, a player with tons, and I mean tons of experience, and Tahi Chung, another player with a whole lot of Premier League experience. It looks like he's going for smart signings rather than the most expensive ones. So now with the brand new signings into the squad, it was time to see if Elon Musk can go ahead and take over League 1 and go straight to the championship. So the first game for Tesla FC in the League 1 season is recently relegated Cardiff City. Let's see if Tesla FC is good enough to compete with an ex-championship team. Ugbo sends Luka Romero into the space as he is looking to be faster than that right back Collins, and it's still Luka Romero 1v1 against the keeper. Can he go ahead and finish? And he does have a shot, and yes he does. looks like time and time again, no matter who this man signs, the club is looking to perform very well in the lower leagues. Another Luca Romero goal means another victory for Elon Musk's man, and now it was time up next to play against Hull City, yet another team who relegated from the championship. And now here comes Ike Ugbo, only scored 3 goals last season. Can he go and score another as he gets past both defenders? Ike Ugbo with a shot on his left foot, and he does put it away. It looks like the experience that Elon Musk is bringing in is actually working, even though he didn't win the league title last year. Only 10 minutes after that first goal, William Wonder has a chance. It looks like he's going to be the penalty taker for Tesla FC. He goes to the left and he puts a second goal to further the lead for Tesla FC. And once again, it's another victory and another brilliant start for Tesla FC this season. Hopefully that Elon Musk doesn't fall out with anybody else to maintain this pace and hopefully win that league title. And now halfway through the League 1 season, Tesla FC once again were flying, but even better as they were undefeated, and their top goal scorer in Cassidy had 15 goals. However, once again, their top goal scorer has decided to leave to Wycombe Wanderers for 10 million. Elon Musk, what happened? Why does your top goal scorer keep on leaving?
Morning, boss. I know you sold people over this, but Ugbo and Romero are not up to par for this club's ambitions. Sell them and I promise I can help lead this team to the Champions League.
Did you not learn from George? Leave my club immediately. I will not be told what to do. Last season wasn't ideal, but you're the smartest person in the world. Show these people you will not be told what's right.
So once again, like last season, Elon Musk has lost his top goal scorer, and now he has 10 million to work with. So with that 10 million, he has decided to bring in a very weird shout in Todd Cantwell. He's not known for his goal scoring, but he brought him in for 6.8 million. Let's see if he can replace Cassidy. I think Elon has got it wrong. But now that Todd Cantwell has joined the side, it's time for his debut against Fleetwood Town in League 1. Did Elon Musk sign the right player? Should he have listened to Cassidy and just spend a couple more $1 million to bring in a well-known superstar? 85 minutes in, it's been 0-0 so far. A very good game. Todd Cantwell with a shot into the top corner, and Todd Cantwell on his debut has just given Elon Musk 3 points that the world did not think he would get because he sold another top goal scorer. Did Elon Musk make another amazing signing? The ref blows the whistle as it does finish 1-0. However, Cantwell was not done just yet, as against Swindon Town, he decided to score a hat-trick, protecting Elon Musk's decisions and giving them another 3 points. It was now the final game of the season. 45 games played. Tesla FC still being undefeated as the top goal scorer. None of Tesla FC's players were yet to be seen, as maybe they're playing as a team. But their final game was going to be up against Wycombe Wanderers, the team that Cassidy went to. Let's see if Elon Musk can finish this undefeated season. In the 36th minute, Wycombe whipping a corner into Kakai with a header, and Cassidy gets the assist to that goal as Tesla FC go 1-0 down. Surely they're not gonna lose their first game against the team that bought their ex-top goal scorer. William Wonder picks up the ball but loses it to Cassidy, and Edwards picks it up as well, but Cassidy wins it back. He has a finesse shot, and Cassidy just wants to prove Elon Musk wrong as he scored a goal. That's 2 goal contributions for him as Tesla FC are 2-0 down at halftime. Elon could lose his undefeated streak, and the ref blows the whistle. Cassidy himself destroys Elon Musk's undefeated season. They're still going up, they still won the league title, but they celebrate, but for what? As they lost their undefeated season, as Elon Musk was wrong once again. What is going to happen with Tesla FC if Elon Musk keeps making the wrong decisions? However, it was all sunshine and rainbows just for now, as almost every single Tesla FC player was in the team of the tournament, and William Wonder was given the player of the competition. Let's see what happens with Elon and Tesla FC in season number 3 in their first year in the championship. Okay, Elon, your 3rd season as a professional manager. You're in the championship now. It seems you have been right so far, but the world wants to see you spend your billions to help Tesla FC go to the moon. Just do it for the fans. Do it for the club.
Thank you for being more respectful this time, but no, I will not splash the cash. Don't fix whatever isn't broken. I will continue to prove the world wrong.
But as per usual, Elon Musk once again did not spend much on the club, as he only spent 28 million on 2 players in signing Ramon Lavia from Southampton for 12 million and Jared Brentwaite from Everton for 16 million. 2 defensive signings. Let's see if the lack of money does not bite him in the butt as he's playing in one of the hardest leagues in the world this season. But now it was time for Elon's championship debut against former Premier League side Sunderland. Let's see if his team is up to par. 60 minutes in, it's still 0-0. William Wonder to go ahead and put the first goal in the championship season, and yes, he does straight into the top left corner. And once again, first game of the season, first victory, but up next was against another probably easier team in Barnsley Town. Let's see if Tesla FC can keep up their form. Tarkan was straight from the counter attack. Can he go ahead and find Ike Ogbo with a shot, and he puts it away. Another 1-0 lead for Tesla FC. Ogbo sends a brilliant through ball into Luca Romero, who is 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Can he go ahead and finish? And yes, he does. It looks like Tesla FC is going nowhere but up as he scored another goal to possibly get the second 3 points of the season. But another game for Tesla FC, and it's another victory. 6 points in the first 2 games of the championship season. It looks like Elon Musk was correct once again. And now, halfway through the season, once again, as per usual, Tesla FC were flying. 19 wins, 62 points, and even William Wonder, the center back, was a top goal scorer of the league season. There is absolutely no way Elon Musk will fall out with his captain. And not only that, but it looks like the whole squad was performing well, as a lot of players were getting on the goal scoring and assist sheets and the clean sheets. Okoye has 16, but he's injured, man. For 4 months for the rest of the season, the backup goalkeepers are not up to par. Is Elon Musk gonna go ahead and put some money into the club to sign a goalkeeper? Okay, Elon, you've been very open about your budget. We know you have 2 million left that you put from the start of the season. There is no chance you don't put more money, right? Okoye is out for the rest of the season. These other goalkeepers have not played a single minute of pro football.
Nope, not a single penny will be added from my pocket to the club. We will believe in our ability. Thank you.
And well, surprisingly, before Elon kicks off this game against Norwich, he has decided to not sign a goalkeeper. He will be playing with 2 goalkeepers who have not played a single minute ever in professional football. Let's see how this first game goes against Norwich, because whatever happens in this game will probably happen for the rest of the season. Romeo Lavia with a beautiful chipped ball into Luca Romero, who is looking to go 1v1 against the goalkeeper in the 8th minute. Luca Romero with a finesse shot, and he puts it away. 1-0 in only 10 minutes. It looks like Elon Musk is not phased at all, and he believes in his team. But here come Norwich, looking for a response as Healy gives the ball into Nunez, who puts it away. Norwich have equalized 1-1 in the 30th minute. There's still a lot of time to go to play against this Norwich side, who are title contenders. Here comes Norwich once again. Rowe picks up the ball. It's still Rowe. Rowe is looking for some space. He gives it into Nunez. Nunez, who does find Sarah with a shot. And Tesla FC go down in the 53rd minute as Norwich find the lead. They still have a lot of time to equalize this game. But now Norwich find a brilliant through ball into Healy, who is 1v1 against the goalkeeper. He has a shot and it goes in. 3-1. I think this game's over. The first game that in a long time the Tesla FC have underperformed without their goalkeeper. What is going to happen for the rest of the season? The ref blows the whistle. They lose to Norwich. Let's hope that it was a one-game thing and Tesla FC continue to win so they can automatically promote and hopefully do not stay in the championship another season. And we are now in the final game of the season, and as you can see, Tesla FC have dropped out of the automatic promotion spot. This last game does not matter. They have to go to the playoffs. So let's go ahead and find out who they will be playing in the promotional playoffs. And it looks like in the semifinals, they'll be playing against Norwich City, the team they lost to earlier in the season without their goalkeeper for the first time. Let's see if they can get past Norwich City. And get past Norwich City they did, as in the first game they won 3-0 and in the second leg was a 2-0 victory. But now it was time for the final of the promotional playoff against Bournemouth. If Elon wins, he goes to the Premier League. If he loses, he will be proved wrong once again and stay in the championship another season.
You've done well, Mr. Elon. Just because you aren't dominated doesn't mean you are successful. Go to the Prem so you can become the best manager in the world.
Tesla FC have a corner whipped in into Todd Cantwell with a header, but it's a brilliant save. And now 94 minutes in, here comes Kane. Controls the ball. Kane with a Travella across into Luca Romero. Surely that's a goal, and it goes wide. And now Ellis is on the run in the 116th minute. Can he go ahead and score the winner? It's Ellis, gives across into Luca Romero, who takes a touch, has a finish, and he puts it away. Luca Romero has sent surely Tesla FC and Elon Musk to the Premier League in the final dying minutes of extra time. What a way to prove the world wrong, Elon Musk. And the ref does blow the whistle as Tesla FC and Elon will be going straight to the Premier League as they lift that promotional playoff trophy. Elon Musk continues to prove the world wrong by not spending so much money on the club. And the season does come to an end as once again center back William Wonder, the captain, is the top goal scorer. This man is absolutely insane. However, Elon Musk should be thinking that his strikers are not getting the best goals in the club. Alright, Elon Musk, you proved me wrong. Once again, you're in the Premier League. Are you going with the same tactic, or are you finally gonna spend some money? It is the Premier League. Everybody spends money here. Surely you will as well.
Of course I'm not spending money. It's been working before and it will work again. Just watch.
So now, Elon Musk's first season in the Premier League, he only spent 50 million on 3 players, bringing in Joe Scally, the right back, for 50 million, Sergio Gomez from City for 28 million, and Bulka, a backup goalkeeper from OGC Nice. It's time for his Premier League debut. Can he once again prove that he does not need to splash his cash in order to become the best manager in the world? 32 minutes in, Tahi Chong with a brilliant chip pass into Todd Cantwell to score the first goal of the Premier League season, and he does! It hits the crossbar and it comes back out. Frank Lampard and Sport Tesla FC have scored their first Premier League goal. And that Todd Cantwell banger was enough to give Tesla FC's first ever 3 points in the Premier League. But up next was to go ahead and face Aston Villa at home. Ugbo sends Cantwell into the space, and now it's 1v1 against Emiliano Martinez. Todd Cantwell with a finesse shot, and it goes to the left corner as he scores his second goal back in the Premier League. Now Ike Ugbo comes back, gives it to Todd Cantwell, looking for his third of the season. Todd Cantwell, and yes, he does. Todd Cantwell has completely turned around as a player since joining Tesla FC. And once again, time and time again, whenever Tesla FC need 3 points, Todd Cantwell is there to give it to them. But now it was time for Elon Musk's biggest challenge of his career, Tesla FC's biggest game ever. If as Tesla FC and Elon want to finish in the top 4 to qualify for the Champions League, they need to be beating a team like Man United, who are tiptoeing between 5th and 4th. Let's see if Elon can pull it through. Man United have a penalty, and it's going to be Bruno Fernandes to step up, and he has a shot and he chips it down the middle. Cheeky from Bruno as Man United take a lead against Tesla FC. But now it was time for Tesla to go ahead and take a penalty. William Wonder, the captain, goes to the left hand side and straight away equalizes this game. They're not ready to give up, to prove to the world that they can finish in the top 4. But that was all she wrote, as it was a 1-1 draw. 2 penalties keep the team tied. Now it's time to go to the end of the season to see if Tesla FC can qualify for the Champions League, for Elon Musk to become the best manager in the world. And we are now in the final game of the season. Tesla FC are sitting in 3rd place. However, if they do not win their game, or even if they draw the game and Chelsea and City win, they are out of the top 4, and Elon cannot become the best manager in the world. And it was now time for the final game of the season, Elon versus Leeds United. Can he go ahead and finish his job off? He has now spent more than $200 million. That is insane for a new manager with a lot of money. Can he go ahead and deliver that Champions League campaign next season?
You've come a long way. Cement your name in history by taking your club to the UCL. You got this. You're the best manager in the world.
Ugbo sends Cantwell to the space. Can he go ahead and clutch up like he usually does? Cantwell finishes it into the bottom corner, and surely this could be one of the goals that sends Tesla FC to the Champions League next season. Ugbo once again sends Todd Cantwell into the space. Go ahead and finish this campaign, Todd Cantwell, with a finish, and yes, he does. The main man of Tesla FC, Cantwell, has secured Champions League football for Elon Musk. The ref blows a whistle as it does finish 2-0, and Tesla FC and Elon will be going to their first ever Champions League campaign. 3rd place with 80 points. However, William Wonder, once again for 3 seasons running, is the top scorer with 18 goals. The strikers have not been scoring. Surely Elon has to make a change before the biggest campaign of his career. And to kick off season number 5, Elon has decided to only spend 100 million, even though he is in the biggest competition in the world. And he has gone ahead and decided to sign Nicholas Sule for 35 million, Jeremy Frimpong for 37.7 million, and Ibrahima Sangare for 23 million. And as he put the brand new signings in the squad, I am questioning why he didn't sign a new striker, as Ike Ugbo has not been impressive since he's joined the club. But it was time to find out what group Tesla FC will be in this Champions League campaign, and they will be in Group A with Bayer Leverkusen, Olympic Lyon, and Rangers, a group with a bunch of underdogs. Wow, Elon, it's been a long journey, me interviewing you at the start of every season, and now you're in the biggest competition in the world. But I have to ask you, you did not sign a new striker. Ike Ugbo does not score goals. What is the reason?
I felt we needed in other positions. I trust my players.
But it was time for Elon's UCL debut, and it's going to be against tough team Bayer Leverkusen. Let's see if he can go ahead and get his first victory. Sangare gives the ball into Billy Gilmore, who's looking for a long shot with a power shot, and it goes wide. Ike Ugbo finds Todd Cantwell with space. Cantwell, can he go ahead and finish when they need him the most? And no, it's a great save, and the ref does blow the whistle, and it does finish 0-0. Elon and his team could not score a goal in the opening game of the UCL season. However, it seems like the bad form was barely starting, as in the next game against Rangers he ties 0-0, and in the 2 games against Lyon he loses 1-0 and then draws 1-1. And now, after 4 games in, he's sitting in 3rd place with 3 points. If he does not win the next 2 games, Elon Musk will not become the best manager in the world. And now it was time for Tesla FC to visit the Bay Arena. A lot of pressure for Elon Musk. If he does not win this game, he will be out of the Champions League and tarnish his so far legacy that he's made. Todd Cantwell picks up the ball in midfield as he gets past one defender. Can he go ahead and take it all the way? And he's looking to be 1v1 against the keeper. It's still Todd Cantwell looking for the answer like he always does. And yes, he puts it away as he has done ever since he has joined the club. Every time they do need him, he scores. Tahi Chong gives a brilliant through ball into Ike Ugbo, who is going to have a shot, and he puts it away. His first goal in the UCL campaign. He's been absolutely useless for the past 4 seasons, but can he finally pick up a good goal-scoring run? And the ref blows the whistle as it does finish 2-0, and Elon survives another day as they have to win their final game of the UCL group stage. And now, taking a look at the table, Tesla FC have to win and Leverkusen have to lose to Lyon in order for Elon Musk to go on to the next round. And Elon will be hosting the Scottish club at home. Can he go ahead and finish the job? He's had a lot of close calls in his career. This one matters the most. Will he be able to deliver? William Wonder, the captain, has an opportunity to give him a 1-0 lead in the most important game of Elon's career. William Wonder goes to the left and he puts it away. That's a 1-0 lead. Can they go ahead and finish off this game? And the ref blows the whistle. That penalty was enough to send them to the round of 16 and keep Elon in the running of becoming the best manager in the world. But before Elon finds out who he'll be facing in the round of 16, a very important conversation occurred in his office in January.
Yo boss, the club's doing amazing. However, I think you should invest some of your billions for some brand new players.
You know what? It's time to put more money into this club. We need to finish the job. Thank you, William, for speaking with me.
And it looks like William Wonder has convinced Elon to sell Ike Ugbo and Luka Romero both to Inter Milan and go ahead and replace them with Kvaratskhelia and Erling Haaland. With Kvaratskhelia costing 166 million and Erling Haaland costing 210 million. For the first time, Elon has put a lot of money into the club. Is it time? Was it worth it? Let's go ahead and find out. But now, it was time to find out who Tesla FC and Elon will be facing in the round of 16 as they finish the second, and they will be getting Lazio. That should be an easy opponent. And now that Elon is in the round of 16, he is now officially a top 10 manager in the world. And here is the rest of the list. Christian Gauthier, Graham Potter, Mikel Arteta, Diego Simeone, Antonio Conte, Felipe Inzaghi, Julian Nagelsmann, Jurgen Klopp, and the best manager in the world, Carlo Ancelotti. But it was now time to sim the first leg against Lazio, and it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Elon Musk is gonna have to go ahead and finish the job in the second leg. So Elon's men have flown to Italy for the second leg against Lazio. Can he go ahead and move on to the quarter-finals? Erling Haaland with a brilliant chip ball into Kvaratskhelia. 2 new signings link it up. Can Kvaratskhelia give it to Erling Haaland with a finish, and he scores his first UCL goal for Tesla FC. Go ahead and finish off this game, Elon. William Wonder is going to go ahead and pass this ball into Sergio Gomez, who sees Erling Haaland 1v1 against the keeper with a shot, and he puts it away. He gets his person. Surely Elon Musk is going to the quarterfinals with Tesla FC. And the ref does blow the whistle, and Elon goes ahead and goes to the next round, one step closer to becoming the best manager in the world. And now that Elon has gone ahead and taken down Lazio, he's gonna go ahead and face Olympic Lyon in the quarterfinals. That should be another easy game. And now, with Elon reaching the quarterfinals, he goes ahead and moves up all the way to 6th place in the manager world rankings. But it was now time for the first leg against Olympic Lyon. Let's go ahead and see if Tesla FC can go ahead and take a good lead in this sim, and it's going to be a 3-0 victory. Surely the second leg should be an easy game. And the second leg at home was no different, as Erling Haaland scored 2 more goals in the 3-1 victory against Lyon to go ahead and go to the semis. 3 more games and he can become the greatest manager in the world. Now knocking out Lyon, who is going to be stepping in Elon's way to go to the finals, and it's going to be Juventus against Maximino Allegri. That's going to be a difficult challenge. And now that Elon Musk is in the semi-finals. He is sitting in 3rd place and playing 4th place Allegri, while Simeone, who's in 2nd place, is playing against 1st place Inzaghi. But now Tesla FC had to host Juventus at home in this first leg. We're gonna go ahead and sim it. Can Elon take a good first leg lead? And it's going to be a 2-1 draw, a close victory. That means the second leg is not going to be as easy as the quarterfinals. And not gonna lie, the second leg started off a little scary as Vlahovic took the lead in the game, but then Erling Haaland scored 2 goals in the 3-1 victory to send Elon Musk to the final game of the season to potentially become the greatest manager in the world. And the Champions League final will be played against Inter Milan, against the best current manager in the world, and against Luka Romero and Ike Ugbo, 2 ex-players. And not only that, but Ike Ugbo is the current top goal scorer of the Champions League. He had a resurgence of a season ever since he left Tesla FC. He is looking to stop Elon Musk to becoming the best manager in the world. Mr. Musk, I have been interviewing you every season for the past 5 years, and it's safe to say that I'm wrong. I've been wrong this entire time. I shouldn't have been doubting you. I'm supporting you all in. Go ahead and prove the rest of the world wrong and win that Champions League final.
It's okay, Mr. Salinas. You're a reporter. You see what you believe, but no, you see the truth. I'm the best manager in the world.
But it was now time for the Champions League final. Tesla FC versus Inter Milan. Elon Musk versus Felipe Inzaghi. The title for the best team in the world and the title for the best manager in the world. Who will come out victorious?
Amidst the clamour of the cloud, he stood alone, a manager with a vision of his own. The world said spend, but he refused to follow, for he knew true success came from not spending hollow. And as the sun set on his final battle, the manager stood proud with his vision within. For he knew that the key to success was not in the world's demands, but his own team's finesse.
20 minutes in, William Wonder has a penalty. Can he go ahead and score and take the lead? And yes, he does. He goes to the top left corner. Elon Musk is only 80 minutes away from becoming the best manager in the world. But in the 71st minute, Ike Ugbo is looking to stop the party here as he goes to the right and he equalizes the game. He does not want Elon to go ahead and become the greatest manager. And the ref blows the whistle. Even in the extra time, no team could not score as it was a relatively boring final. And that means it's up to penalties. The Tesla FC and Elon have never been in a penalty shootout. Will they choke in this final hurdle? William Wonder is going to go ahead and take this first penalty. He's going to go ahead and go to the left-hand side. The captain has not let Elon down a single second in this whole journey. But now, Ike Ugbo, who also scored a penalty earlier in the round, he chips the goalkeeper, completely embarrassing his former teammate. And now, Sergio Gomez, can he go ahead and make it 2-1 lead? And yes, he goes to the left. Sergio Gomez has been a very good player in this journey. Nicolo Barella to take the second penalty for Inter Milan. It's a brilliant save from Okoye. Erling Haaland, the new signing, he spent so much money on him and he go ahead and he scores. Of course, Erling Haaland is not going to miss. And now, Sartiano, he's going to go ahead and go to the right. It's 3-2 now, but Tesla FC still have the lead. Billy Gilmore, one of the first signings in the entire Tesla FC history. He goes to the left and he scores again. And now, if Inter Milan misses his penalty, if Okoye saves it, Elon will become the best manager in the world and prove the entire world wrong, that he was right the entire time. DiMarco goes to the left, but no, he cannot save it. And now, it's up to Ibrahima Sangare to put Elon Musk in the top of the world as well as Tesla FC. Can he go ahead and do it? Ibrahima Sangare with the last potential kick of the game. He goes to the left and it goes in. Tesla FC have won the UCL final and Elon Musk is about to become the best manager in the world. William Wonder lifts the UCL trophy as Elon Musk is now crowned the best manager in the world. He proved everybody wrong. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a pro footballer for the most successful team ever, Manchester United. But I'm garbage at football and now I just laugh at Man United all day. Today that is going to change, however, as I'm putting myself in FC25 in the Man United Academy and I'm going to become a Manchester United legend. So I spent the next couple of years in the Man United Academy, training session after training session, and I had my first opportunity to sign a contract as Ruben Amorim called me to his office and said, if I could win the youth tournament, I'll sign my first contract. But am I good enough to win the youth tournament as I'm 16 years old in the academy out of 59 overall? Can I go ahead and do it? So I went ahead and went straight to work, beating Fulham 2-0 with goals scored by me in the quarterfinals, and then beating Aston Villa 1-0 with another goal scored by me in the semifinals, getting both man of the matches as the final youth tournament is set to kick off against Southampton. And the youth tournament final kicks off as I get the ball. No, I lose it. And here comes Southampton. It's Sila on the ball. Sila through ball into Dean. Please does not concede. Now Dean. And it goes wide. And I get the ball. And I'm 1v1 against the Southampton keeper youngster. And it goes in. Straight away, I get a goal. Only 10 seconds into the match. I win the ball once again. They give it away. The youth academy players suck. I have a shot. It hits the post. But here comes Southampton. Here comes Sila with the shot. And it's saved by our keeper. Now it's Flynn, gives it to Parks, and here we go on the counter-attack. Once again, we're looking to already end this game. I have the ball down the wing. Can I go ahead and create something here? I give it into Dow. Dow with a shot, and it goes wide. And now it's Parks on the ball, gives it to Flynn. Flynn into me. Can I end this game already? And yes, in the top bins. 2 goals, 5 goals in total in this youth tournament. I am getting that contract. And the game comes to an end. I get my man of the match. And Ruben Amorim says, welcome to the club as I sign for Man United wearing the number 19. I'm so excited to help Man United to get back to the top. Let's go. I have finally signed for the most successful team ever. It's time to take them back to the top. I will win them the UCL one day. And because I'm only 60 overall, I'm the worst striker at the club currently, meaning I'm going to be in the reserve. So I'm going to spend a long time sitting on the bench and even training. So as a reserve player, I spend the next couple of months only on the training pitch, training session after training session, reaching a 65 overall by December, where I now became the 3rd best striker and I have earned a spot to sit on the bench. However, the man to be caught upon when a goal was needed was not me, was Rasmus Højlund. So I spent the next couple of games watching Rasmus Højlund get his opportunity, but informed Xerxes did pick up an injury, meaning Rasmus Højlund will now be in the starting 11. So if a goal was needed from the bench, I was gonna be the man to be brought on. And the first game that I was a second choice striker was in the Manchester Derby, as I sat waiting to see if I was gonna make my debut, as Højlund scored 2 and Haaland scored 1. And in the last 10 minutes of the game, I was being brought on to make my debut and secure this victory against Man City. And now it's Mason Mount with a through ball into me. 1v1 once again. Surely I am now going to miss one. Can I get my first professional goal? And yes, I do. In the 83rd minute, surely that is the winner. We've secured this Manchester Derby win. Chouamani gives it into Casemiro, who gives it to Mason Mount, and we're looking to secure this game, get another goal possibly. I give it into Rashford, who is all alone. Is anybody gonna help him out? He's getting rid of these defenders. It's Marcus Rashford, squares it into me once again. I have a shot, and it hits the post. I could have gotten my second. And now it's Rashford. He gives it back to Chouamani. Chouamani into Luke Shaw. It's Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gives it to Casemiro. Casemiro to Mason Mount. Through ball into me. Can I get my brace? And it's saved by Edison. And here comes Marcus Rashford running down the wing in the 90th minute. Can we go ahead and get a fourth? I receive the touch. I have a shot near post and it goes in. I do get my brace on my debut. Surely, Ruben Amorim has to be watching. The whole world has to be watching of who I'm becoming. And the ref blows the whistle. I pick up a brace on my first ever professional game. This is a great start for me. If I ever want to win the UCL with Man United, this is how I have to be performing. And the world is already talking about me, learning my name, and since Xerxes will be out for the rest of the season for the next 7 months, it's my opportunity to remain on the bench and possibly even become a starter by the end of the season. And as I was now the second striker, the goal was clear. Help Man United finish in the top 4 to qualify for the UCL, as they're currently in 6th place. And aim for the UCL is exactly what I did, as every time I came on, I tried my best, as I scored a couple goals coming off the bench, even helping the team get results. But on the final day of the season, we were fighting for the UCL, sitting in 5th place, only 3 points against Aston Villa, who will be playing next. But not only that, I've made it to the top 25 top goal scorers in the Premier League. But not only that, I will be getting my first start for Man United, as Rasmus Højlund did get suspended. That means I have to go ahead and help Man United to win this game, and we'll be playing UCL football next season. And the fight for the UCL has begun. Here comes Aston Villa. It's Ross Barkley on the ball looking for a shot, and it gets blocked, but Ollie Watkins has a shot, and it goes in. 3 minutes into the game, and Villa have already taken the lead. This is not good. And here come Aston Villa once again. It's Yuri Tielemans on the ball, gives it to Ollie Watkins. And now it's Ollie Watkins at the ball. Here come Aston Villa once again. 3 minutes after scoring the first goal. It's to Ollie Watkins, through ball into John Barkley, and it hits saved by Onana. We get lucky. And now it's Onana on the ball. Gives it into Ross Barkley, and it's Ross Barkley on the ball. Here comes Ross Barkley. We're trying to make a tackle here, but Ross Barkley is scaling up the defenders. It's Yuri Tielemans. Gives it into Ian Maatsen. He's looking to get a second goal already. Leon Bailey Leon Bailey into Ross Barkley with a shot, and it's saved. And now it's Ollie Watkins on the ball, gives it into Onana. We're trying to make a tackle here. Ugarte, and it's a through ball into Bailey with a shot, and it's saved by Onana again. And now it's Leon Bailey wins the ball back from Ugarte. It's Leon Bailey gets rid of Harry Maguire, has a shot, and it's saved, but Ollie Watkins puts it away. He gets his second goal. It's 2-2 now. This is not looking good. If the score says like this, we're not qualifying for the Champions League. And it's going to be halftime. I've not done anything in this game. I need to lock in. Man, 2-0 down. I have not gotten the ball at all in this half. I must turn this game around if I ever want to become a Man United legend. And now Anthony wins the ball back out of all people. It gives it into me. And now I square it into Mason Mount. He has a shot and it goes in. 2-1. Mason Mount picks up the ball. We get a goal back. This is good. I get the assist. We can still qualify for the Champions League. And now Mason Mount wins the ball. And now it's Anthony with a brilliant ball. He gives it into me. I get past the defenders. I go ahead and have a shot and it goes in. 2-2 straight after getting a goal back. I get my first goal of the game. Proving that I should be a starter. Proving that I can help my United qualify for the UCL. And now Mason Mount wins the ball back from Konsa. And now it's Mason Mount. We're going through. Can we go ahead and take the lead? It's a brilliant through ball to me. I'm 1v1 against Emi Martinez. Finesse and it goes wide. I had the opportunity to win us the game. How did I miss? And now it's Marcus Rashford. Gives it to Mason Mount. He finds a through ball into me. 1v1 against Martinez. Once again, I shoot and it's saved. But I shoot again and it's blocked again. What is going on with me? Why can't I score? Anthony crosses it in into De Ligt. He lays it off into me. I have another shot and it's blocked again. And the ref blows the whistle. We draw the game. Meaning we are out of the UCL next season. We'll be playing Europa League football. I got an assist and a goal. I should have scored a winner. But even though we missed out on UCL football, in my first start, I got the man of the match and my first ever inclusion in Team of the Week as our season comes to an end. And I finished the season with 14 goals and 1 assist, basically from the bench. Surely Ruben Amorim has to start me, especially because Højlund only scored 7 goals. As I finish at a 71 overall, the end of the season. And as the brand new season is set to begin, I did earn a new contract here at Man United. And Ruben Amorim brings me into his office to let me know that because of my performances last year, I will be remaining on the bench for the Premier League. But I'll be starting in every Europa League game this season in hopes to win and help the club qualify for Champions League football. So as the football season begun, Man United went ahead and started brand new signing Dovbyk in the Premier League as I came on from the bench constantly, scoring goal after goal, leading to my European debut in the Europa League versus AS Monaco. If I want to go ahead and win the Europa League with Man United, I must perform now to prove that Amorim isn't making a mistake. And now it's Jadon Sancho on the ball on my Europa League debut. He sends the ball to me. My first touch is in a European competition. I finesse it to the right, but it's saved by Acevedo. But Casemiro wins the ball back into Ugarte with a brilliant through ball to me. Can I go ahead and get my first goal in a European competition? And yes, I do. I put us 1-0 up, the first goal for Man United in the Europa League. Let's go. And now it's Casemiro on the ball with a brilliant through ball into me once again. Can I get 2 in the same half? I get rid of the defender. I go 1v1 with a shot and it goes in. Top bins. 2 goals within 5 minutes. I'm making an incredible debut. We're winning the Europa League this year. I win the ball back from the Monaco defense, and I see the space, I see the opportunity. I can go ahead and get my hat-trick, but I score into Prashani instead, and it goes in. 3-0 for Man United. This game is over. I get an assist as well. And now it's Bruno. Gives it into Casemiro. Casemiro finds a brilliant through ball into me. I have the opportunity. I score it into Jadon Sancho, and it goes in. 2 goals, 2 assists. A brilliant performance for me on my European debut. The ref blows the whistle. 4-0, 2 goals, 2 assists. We're winning the Europa League. Let's go, my European debut and a win against the second best French team in the world. I must win the Europa League to help Man United get UCL football. And after getting my first man of the match in the Europa League, I continued my dominant form, scoring goal after goal in the European competition, finishing in first place, and in the round of 16 in the quarterfinals, beating Real Sociedad and Olympiacos. And in the semifinals, we were now facing Stuttgart, which don't seem like a challenge, but they are currently sitting in first place in the Bundesliga. Can we go ahead and win these 2 legs and go on to the Europa League final? And here comes Stuttgart at the start of the semifinal first leg. Is Demirovic. And it's Undav wins the ball back and it goes in. The defenders make a mistake. Onana goes the wrong way. And Undav makes it 1-0 for Stuttgart. This is not looking good. And now it's Dennis Undav on the ball looking for a second already. Into Demirovic and it goes in. 2-0 already for Stuttgart. Only 10 minutes in. This is not looking good. And I pick up the ball now. We're looking for a goal here. Looking to get back to this game. Mason Mount with a through ball into me. I chest it off. Can I go ahead and score the first goal for us? And no, it's saved. And now it's Amar Diallo gives it into Mason Mount. Mason Mount gives it to Casemiro. We're going on the attack here. Can I score the first goal? Can I create something? And now I have the ball still. I'm looking for the space. I threw the ball into Jadon Sancho, who goes for the chip, and it goes wide. Sancho just shoot it, man. And the ref blows the whistle. We lose 2-0 on the first leg. If we want to reach the final, if we want to reach the UCL next season, we have to clutch up. I have to clutch up in the second leg. But it's now time for the second leg. Can I come back for Man United? And the second leg has kicked off. It's Mason Mount on the ball now, looking to create the first opportunity of the game. In the 5th minute, it's still Mason Mount. Through ball into me. Can I go ahead and get the first goal of the tie for us? And yes, 2-1 in aggregate. I get my first goal. We can come back this game. We can go on to the Europa League final. And here we come on the attack again. It's Jadon Sancho. Gives it to Mason Mount. Mason Mount back into Sancho. Sancho sends a through ball into me. Me versus Stiller. I get rid of him. I have the pace. Can I go ahead and finish? And yes, I do. Cristiano was open, but I had to make sure that that ball went in. 2-0, 2-2 in aggregate. One goal separates who's going to go to the Europa League final. And now in the second half, it's Mason Mount sends a through ball into me once again. I have the opportunity to take the lead, but no, I'm offside. That was the game winner. That was the goal that would have sent us to the Europa League final. And now Jadon Sancho finds me once again. This time, I am not offside. Can I go ahead and finish? And it just goes wide. The opportunity to send us to the final slips away. And now it's Prestiani on the ball with a through ball. Can I go ahead and get to it? And yes, I do. I knock it down with my head. I have a shot and it's saved. And now Jadon Sancho wins the ball back. He gives it into Mason Mount, who sends me with a through ball once again. I have a finesse, but Nubo makes another great save. And now it's Jadon Sancho on the ball. Gives it into Mason Mount. Finds a brilliant through ball to me. I'm apparently injured, but I'm not ready to give up just yet. And it hits the crossbar. And here we come on the counterattack. In the 84th minute, it's Jadon Sancho running down the wing. He cuts inside, and now it's a through ball to me. I may be injured, but I'm still not giving up. I still have the ball. I turn, and I send a through ball into Prestiani. Can we finish? And yes, he does. In the 87th minute, we're going through to the Europa League final. I get the assist. Is this game over? The ref blows the whistle. We're going to the Europa League final. It was time for the Europa League final, where we'll be facing Newcastle United. And as we finished in 7th place in the Premier League and Newcastle finished in 4th, the only chance of us getting UCL football is by winning the Europa League. But I'm not sure if we can do it. I may be the top goal scorer of this competition, but can we go ahead and beat a team that's 3 places above us? Can I go ahead and help Man United qualify for the UCL? This is it. This is the moment. If I can win my first trophy here and send Man United to the UCL, I will be one step closer to becoming a legend. And here come Newcastle United as the Europa League final kicks off. It's Willock on the ball. Willock gives it into Anthony Gordon. The Man United defense is struggling to get him. It's Anthony Gordon looking for the opportunity. He has a shot, and no, it's a tackle, and it's going to be a penalty. Horrendous defending from us. Please don't score this, Newcastle. And Alexander Isak is going to step up to take it. Onana's going to stay down the middle, but it goes in. Newcastle take the 1-0 lead in the Europa League final. And now it's Alejandro Garnacho dribbles past the Newcastle defense. We're looking for the first attack of the game. He gives it into Mason Mount, who sends a through ball into me. I have the opportunity to make it 1-1, but it's saved by Nick Pope. And now it's Jadon Sancho on the ball. Gives it to Cucurella, who signed for Man United. Who gives it to Mason Mount, who lays it up into me. I have a shot, and it goes wide. Mason Mount shouldn't have shot it. I wasn't ready to take that opportunity. And now it's Alejandro Garnacho once again looking to kickstart a counterattack, and I receive the ball. I'm versus Fabian Schär. I try to get rid of him, and I technically do. I still have the ball. I have 1v1 against Nick Pope, and it's saved. But I have a follow-up shot, and it's saved again. I should have scored it to Jadon Sancho. And now it's Garnacho on the ball. He gives it into me once again. This time I have to score, and yes, I do. It's 1-1 in this Europa League final. I need to win this trophy. And now it's the 77th minute. Jadon Sancho has the ball. He gives it to Mason Mount. He sees the space for Garnacho, and Garnacho picks it up. And now he has a space. He's 1v1 against the Newcastle keeper, against Nick Pope. He scores it to me instead, and I put it away. In the 80th minute, we take the lead in the Europa League final. After I missed so many chances, this has to be the one that wins us the game. And the game comes to an end. We have done it. 2 goals by me. Amazing performance from the team. We lift the Europa League trophy. We're going to the UCL. Surely I have to be a starter in every competition next year. And at the end of the season, I'm the highest scoring striker, more than 85 rated Dobik, who they spent millions on in this summer, with 26 goals and 9 assists, now at an 82 overall. After dragging them to the UCL, surely I'll be the starter next season. And as the new season began, I signed my contract, and Amarin has confirmed that that contract includes me starting in every single game possible this season. And of course, I kickstarted the season amazingly, scoring goal after goal in the Premier League. But it was time for me to make my UCL debut. But that UCL debut is going to be against Atletico de Madrid. I have to be beating the best teams in the world, including Atletico. And here come Atletico once again. It's Pablo Barrios looking for another shot. He gives it into Victor Gyökeres with a shot, and Onana makes another great save, saving us on my debut right now. And now it's Mason Mount sends a through ball into me. We have all the space in the world. A counter attack for Man United. It's 1-2v1 against the Atletico keeper. I have the ball. I square it to Amad Diallo, and it goes in. Straight after that corner, we make it 1-0. I get an assist on my debut in the UCL. But here come Atletico. It's Victor Gyökeres on the ball. He's 1v1 against Andre Onana. He has a shot and it goes wide. Gyökeres, so unlike him, he misses the golden opportunity. But it's Atletico once again. Archie Gray is chasing down Lino. It's Atletico looking to make it 1-1 here. He crossed in into Victor Gyökeres with a bicycle kick, and there he goes. He makes up for his miss. It's 1-1. The UCL is tough. And now it's Casemiro on the ball. He sees a through ball and he sends it into Garnacho. And now it's Garnacho. Garnacho gives it into Mason Mount, who lays it off to Amad Diallo. Through ball into me. I take a touch. I have a finesse and it goes in. My debut day goal. My first ever goal in the UCL. And we're back in the lead 2-1. We could win this first game. And that's it. My UCL debut ends in a victory. I get my man of the match. If I continue playing like this, we're going to win the UCL this season. And after picking up my man of the match, I continue my form, scoring goal after goal in the UCL, finishing at the top of the table and knocking out Slavia Prague in the round of 16. However, in the first leg of the quarterfinal, we lost to Atletico de Madrid, meaning in this second leg, we must turn this game around if I want to become a Man United legend and win the UCL. And here comes Moussa Diaby. We're trying to come back in this leg. It's Mateus Fernandes into Garnacho. Garnacho gives it into Cucurella. Cucurella is looking for the space. He takes the space. It's Cucurella. Squares it into me. I have a shot and it goes in. 5 minutes in already. I make it 3-2 in aggregate. Man United are not ready to give up. I'm not ready to give up of becoming an icon. And now it's Ugarte on the ball, gives it into Moussa Diaby. Once again, 5 minutes later, we're looking for a goal. Moussa Diaby sends it all the way into Garnacho, takes a touch, lays it off into me again, but it's in, but it goes in. Emiliano Martinez, he talks so much trash, but he spills it in. We have equalized in aggregate. And now it's Mateus Fernandes. We're looking for that winner. It's Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho, he sees me with the space. I take the space. Me versus Christian Romero. I win every single time I have a shot. And Emi Martinez concedes again. I get a hat trick. 4-3. We're going to the semis if the scores stay like this. And Alejandro Garnacho has the ball now. We're definitely not done with this game just yet. Garnacho crosses it in into me. I have the touch. Take a touch. Through ball into Moussa Diaby. And now it's Ugarte on the ball. He sees the space. He gives it to me. We're not done just yet. I'm not done just yet. I cut inside. It's versus Emi Martinez again. And I get my first ever poker. 4 goals. This tie is over. We're going to the semifinals. The game is over. I get my match ball. Who wants next? And it seems like Real Madrid won it next, and they destroyed us in the first leg 3-1 once again. And that means in the second leg, we have to go ahead. I have to go ahead and clutch up again. But it's going to be difficult because I may be the top goal scorer. But Real Madrid's Kylian Mbappe is a close second. But can we go on to the UCL final? Can I go ahead and become an icon? And here come Real Madrid looking to extend their lead. Here is Jude Bellingham with a shot. Onana makes a save. And now Mateus Fernandes wins the ball back. He still has the ball. He gets rid of the Real Madrid defense. Mateus Fernandes crosses it into me. I don't know if that was the right decision. And no, it wasn't. And now it's Cucurella into Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho on the ball now. Gives it into Mateus Fernandes. Mateus Fernandes sends it through ball into me. I have the opportunity to take the lead in this game. And no, it's saved. Moussa Diaby gives it to Mateus Fernandes once again. He squares it at me. And this time, no. It's a great block from Militao. And now it's Mateus Fernandes into Jadon Sancho. Finally sends it through ball into me. 1v1, I can't miss this one. And Alisson again makes a great save. And now it's Mateus Fernandes finds me once again. I have to score now. I have to assist. I have to do something. I get rid of the defense. I square it into Moussa Diaby. And he puts it away. We make it 1-0, 3-2 in aggregate. We're in this game. We still have an opportunity. And now it's Moussa Diaby. He wins the ball back. He sees the space. He's going to take the space. It's still Moussa Diaby. Moussa Diaby, he finds me this time. I go ahead. Oh, and I'm offside. That was a clear goal. I do not miss those. And now it's Casemiro on the ball. It's Casemiro. Casemiro holds it. And now it's to me. Through ball into Moussa Diaby. Can we go ahead and make it 2-0? Can Moussa Diaby go ahead and get his brace for my assist? And no, it's saved. But I get the follow-up and it goes in. 3-3. 10 in aggregate. 2-0. Mexico wins. The next goal has to be us. Into Casemiro. Now it's Casemiro on the ball. Through ball. Into me. This is the opportunity to win the tie. To win the game. And yes, I put it away. A brace from me. 4-3 in aggregate. All we have to do is hold out this lead and we'll be in the UCL final. And the game comes to an end. We're going to the final. A hard but earned victory. We do it once again. We come back once again. Who will we be facing in the final? If you want to be in a Premier League Academy, subscribe right now. And in the UCL final, we will be facing Barcelona. But the season has come to an end. Only the final left. We finished in 3rd in the Premier League as I just missed out on the Golden Boot. But the Golden Boot for the UCL has been secured as I am now an 87 rated at 19 years old. 50 goals and 16 assists. I have been unplayable this season. But I must do one last thing to become a legend, to become an icon. And that is to beat Barcelona tonight in the UCL final. The time has come. Will I be remembered forever as a legend or be another flop that just joined Man United? And it's Moussa Diaby on the ball. Moussa Diaby with a through ball into me. Can I go ahead and take the lead on this first attack of the UCL final? Me versus the keeper, and it's Rivella, and it goes wide. I almost took the lead for Man United. And now it's Ugarte with the through ball into me. I have the space. I'm going to take it. I give it to Moussa Diaby instead. He cuts inside. He sends a through ball into me. I'm 1v1 against Ronaldo Araujo. I get rid of him. 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot and it goes in. Ter Stegen gets beat and we take a 1-0 lead. Barcelona have been quiet, but I'm there. My second shot and my first goal. And now it's Malo Gusto on the ball. Gives it into Mateus Fernandes, into Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho sees the space. He gives it to Diaby. Diaby lays it off into me. Can I have the opportunity to score? I score into Moussa Diaby. 2-0 in quick succession. Barcelona are out of their minds. They're not playing well. And we make it 2-0. Can we hold on to this lead? And now it's Mateus Fernandes into Moussa Diaby. We're looking to finish off this game. It's a through ball into Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho gets rid of the defenders. He scores it into me. And it's another tap in. I don't care what they say about me. It's 3-0. This game has to be over. Tap in merchant, call me all you want, but I'm gonna be a UCL winner. And the ref blows the whistle. Barcelona did not show up today, and we've won the game. 2 goals by me. We are UCL winners, and I've become a Man United legend. I've just been offered the job to take over Liverpool as their manager, but the stakes are incredibly high. They just got knocked out of the Champions League by PSG in a tough penalty shootout. And not only that, but the board has only given me 2 seasons to win them the Champions League. However, not only that, they also want me to start a new era by selling Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and even Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is gonna be tough. However, I'm accepting the challenge and joining Liverpool in the 25-26 season, and I'm taking them back to the top. And we have taken over Liverpool in 25-26 and only have 2 tries at winning the Champions League. But of course, they finished by winning the Premier League. So of course, we have UCL football. And just a heads up, Real Madrid won the UCL. That's who I think is going to win in real life. All right, and this is the current Liverpool side that just got knocked out by PSG. Let's go ahead and make some changes. All right, we have changed the formation to a 4-3-3 attack. That is Edgar Reyes ball. And this is the best team that Liverpool do have. However, I think it's time for a new era at Liverpool. So I have decided to start a new era, meaning I've transfer listed Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, Alisson, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. This old Liverpool, this club era is over. It's time for a new era. It's time for the Edgar Reyes era. And the first sell is Virgil van Dijk to Bayern Munich for 75 million. And the next big star we sold is Alisson to Barcelona. He's incredible, but like I said, it's time for a new era. And up next is Mo Salah going to Arsenal for 80 million. We're kind of strengthening our rivals right now. And finally, there goes Trent Alexander-Arnold to Chelsea. We're strengthening our rivals, but we're getting literally unlimited amount of money right now. By the way, I also ended up selling Andrew Robertson. If you sell Trent, you also sell Robertson. We've also sold Darwin Nunez to Chelsea, by the way. Now that we've sold the Liverpool players from the old era, here is the best lineup. And it's still a good lineup, but it's not a lineup to win the Champions League, in my opinion. And because of all of those sales, we have 653 million. It's going to be a huge rebuild. And hopefully we sign players to win the Champions League in this first season. We definitely need some wingers for the backups, but we can sign a world-class winger and bench Chiesa, maybe even a world-class striker, make Gakpo into the backup left winger. We definitely need a center back to replace Van Dijk, a right back to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold, and a left back to replace Andrew Robertson. Huge signings coming our way. We have made a huge shortlist of world-class players, and the first one I want to go for kind of an unrealistic signing for somebody who's going to carry over this team. It's either going to be Kylian Mbappe or it's going to be Lamine Yamal. Who should I go for, man? All right, and the first signing of this brand new Liverpool era, we needed a superstar, and we have gone for Lamine Yamal. Like I said, said, I know it's a little bit unrealistic, but we needed a superstar, somebody with PR to take over Salah's place in the team. And for 240 million, we have signed potentially the best winger in the world, the next best world's best player in the world. And surely he's going to help us win the Champions League. And for only 60 million, we have signed Virgil van Dijk's replacement, Jonathan Tah, who's been linked to Liverpool for years, if what I can remember. 6'5", he's going to be a monster at the back. He won't be as good as Van Dijk, but he's the next closest thing in my opinion. Surely he's going to be a solid defender next to Konate to win us that UCL. And the next signing, a little bit controversial, is Lois Openda for 98.5 million. We do have Jota and we do have Gakpo, but we want a superstar striker as well. Not that Gakpo and Jota aren't, but we want a fresh new face here to go ahead and win the Champions League. And for 98.5 million, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, I think that's a great signing. And to hopefully one day fill the boots of Trent Alexander-Arnold, we have signed Pedro Porro from Tottenham. He was literally about to join Real Madrid in this save. We have signed him for 69 million. He's an attacking fullback just like Trent, so I hope he can replace him. And for the final replacement signing for Andrew Robertson, a little bit more unrealistic. I almost signed Anthony Robertson, but I went for Federico Di Marco. I think if Liverpool give him enough money, I think he will join Liverpool. So for 68.5 million, we have signed probably the best left back in the world in my opinion. Hopefully Di Marco can help us win the Champions League as well. Alright, after all those signings, this is the brand new starting 11. We got Openda, we got Lamine Yamal, we got Jonathan Tah, Pedro Porro, Federico Di Marco, and on the bench we got the likes of Diego Jota, Cody Gakpo, and Federico Chiesa. And as I was about to start simming to get to the Champions League, this happened. We just started simming until we get to the UCL and we lost 4-0 to City. That's not good, fam. All right, boys, in the first game of the Champions League group stages, of course, we're going to play it. We have the best team in the world, Real Madrid. Let's get off to a great start, unlike that City game, and win our first UCL game. So Bosley is the weak link in this team. I'm going to be honest. He is technically the worst player in this team. Here comes Vinicius Jr. Here comes Real Madrid. Square it into Camavinga with a shot, and it goes wide. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Lamine, the dream Yamal in the Liverpool shirt. It's kind of crazy. Lois Openda now. It's Lois. Through ball into Lamine Yamal. Can it be the first goal of this UCL campaign? Because inside finesse shot. It goes in. Who else but the superstar signing, the man to replace Mohamed Salah? Lamine Yamal makes it 1-0. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, Di Marco wins the ball back. And now it's Luis Diaz. Here comes Luis Diaz on the attack. Cuts inside. Is he going to find anybody? He gives it into Openda. Openda into Dominic Szoboszlai. And now it's Szoboszlai on the ball. Can he create something here? He gives it to Openda. Openda, finesse shot from outside the box. Great save, Courtois. Great save. Not liking Szoboszlai so far. I'm really not. Vinicius Jr. on the run for Real Madrid. Can he get an equalizer here? It's still Vinny. It got Vinny. It got Vinny. Jonathan Tah misses the tackle, has a shot, and it's saved. I'm so glad we had a good keeper. That because we sold Alisson. Fede Valverde. Here come Real Madrid. Oh no, Fede gives it to Jude Bellingham. Through ball to Kylian Mbappe, the player we could have signed. He gives it to Jude. It's Jude Bellingham, shot from outside the box. Billy makes another save. He's really keeping us in this game. Gives it to Lamine Yamal, who's playing cam for the rest of this game. Gravenberch gives it to Federico Chiesa, the substitute right here. Federico gives it into Diego Jota. Diego Jota through ball into Lamine Yamal. Can he get there? Yes, he does. Lamine Yamal gives it into Diego Jota, who lays it off into McAllister. I didn't mean to chip it up, but McAllister finishes anyways, and it goes wide. I meant to click Y. I clicked X by accident. Gravenberch, who's a little bit tired. Gravenberch gives it into Diego Jota. Jota into Federico Chiesa. And now it's Federico Chiesa on the run. Can we get a second goal to confirm these 3 points in the group stage? Federico Chiesa, finesse shot from outside the box. Why not? It's saved. Kind of a boring game, I can't lie. It's been 1-0 this entire game. We do not doubt Real Madrid ever. It's Vinicius. Gives it to Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe on the ball. It's still Kylian. Mbappe into Bellingham. Oh my God, Masmaravilla. You just gave us the 3 points if we do not concede here. The ref blows the whistle. Masmaravilla literally gives us the 3 points in this game. That's a great start against the best team in the world. It looks like the squad is gonna work. Dan simulated the next couple games in the Champions League, getting 3 points after 3 points. As up next, we had AC Milan. All right, boys, up next, we got probably the last good team we'll play in the Champions League, and it's against AC Milan. We're sitting in second. We want that perfect record alongside Lyon. We want to get first place. Let's defeat AC Milan. McAllister gives it into Szoboszlai. And now Szoboszlai looking for an opportunity here. Gives it to Cody Gakpo in his first ever start here this season. It's Cody Gakpo. Finesse from there. Imagine. I think he's left-footed. That was a terrible shot, though. I expected a little bit better. Szoboszlai into Openda. Shots. It goes in. Finally, we score with Openda in game. Great, great. We go 1-0 up against Milan. Hopefully, that'll help us get the 3 points. Chukwueze gives it to Benacer. Into Luka Jovic. Into Loftus-Cheek. Horrible defending by me, and it goes in. I got a little bit too excited, and Loftus-Cheek makes it 1-1. Gives it into Cody Gakpo, and now it's Alexis McAllister. All the way to Cody Gakpo, who gives it into Lois Openda. Through ball to Szoboszlai, who comes back, who finds Cody Gakpo. 1v1 on his strong foot. He shoots with his right instead, and it goes in. We take the lead once again. Cody Gakpo. That is great. For AC Milan to make it 2-2. They give it back to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek into Lobotka. Lobotka. Back to Loftus-Cheek. Let's not concede here. It's Loftus-Cheek into Luka Jovic. We're fine. Chukwueze. DiMarco gets sold right there. Luka Jovic. Shot. Gives it to Loftus-Cheek instead. It goes in. A brace for Loftus-Cheek. Wow, our defense is not cooking right now. They're really not cooking. It's 2-2, boys. Into Lamine, the dream, Yamal. Through ball. Into Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai with a fat touch. That's a terrible touch, but it's still Szoboszlai. It's still Szoboszlai. Gives it to Cody Gakpo. Finesse. Oh, it's a Trivela instead, and it's saved by my man. Szoboszlai to take this corner kick. Crosses it in. Find Jonathan Tah with the bicycle, and it goes in. The Virgil van Dijk replacement. Jonathan Tah scores the bicycle kick. Let's go. We lead at halftime. All right, boys. The ref blows a whistle, and it was a very good game, and we couldn't get past Milan after that third goal. But we dominated them in the second half. That's another 3 points, and hopefully that's enough to get us to first place by January. All right, after simulating the rest of the Champions League, we did end up finishing in first place undefeated, but we got 1 draw against Girona, which was shocking. So we're on to the round of 16. And just because it kind of matters, in the Premier League, we're sitting in first place because if we fail to win the UCL, we do have a second try, and we just need to make sure we finish in the top 4. But we're sitting in first, probably going to win the Prem title again, so everything is looking just fine. The top goal scorer in the Premier League, interesting enough, is Alexis McAllister. That is very, very interesting. And in the Champions League, the top goal scorer is Robert Lewandowski. But for us, I don't see anybody. It is Lois Openda with 5, but I think the goals have been just separated by everybody. All right, and the top goal scorers for the club is McAllister, 16-6, 12-1 for Openda. I don't know if this is bad for Openda or just McAllister is having an incredible season. Szoboszlai, 9-9. You know what? I was kind of trash talking them in game, but he's actually been performing. Lamine Yamal, 9-3. It looks like everybody is scoring goals here at this club. All right, boys. In the first leg of the round of 16, we got Girona. This should be a cakewalk. However, we did draw to them earlier. I did mention before, we did draw to them in the group stage, so it might not be easy. And let's see how the result turns out. And it's a 2-1 victory. That is way closer than you'd expect. It's time to play the second leg, though. It's time for the second against Girona. We're going to play because 2-1 was utterly close. Let's just hope that we don't somehow lose to Girona. Cross in. Into Mivoski. Shot. What a header. What a bullet header. Oh, my days. It's 2-2, boys. Luis Diaz, McAllister, Szoboszlai gives it into Openda, into Lamine Yamal. Get us back into this game, Yamal. Oh, it's goes for a corner with the cross in. It's crossed in into Openda, going for the bicycle kick, and it doesn't go in. But it's Lamine, the dream of Yamal. Gives it to Alexis McAllister from outside the box. Top goal scorer of the Prem for a reason. Oh my days, what a screamer. We're back in the lead. McAllister, he's having the season of his life for us here at Liverpool this season. And now it's Mivoski on the ball. Here comes Mivoski. Okay, Jonathan Tah. Jonathan Tah gives away the ball though. Tah into Zaganov. Great save by Marzivili. Clear that shit. Oh my days, Marzivili, you're incredible. Ooh, DiMarco through ball into Luis Diaz. And here comes Luis Diaz. Gives it into Szoboszlai. You know what? Screw it. Szoboszlai outside the box. Go in. Another screamer. 2 screamers in 1 match. Szoboszlai. Let's go. He's proving me wrong today. He really is. Oh, cross in. Mivoski. Uh-oh. Jonathan Tah, get that, please. Tah. Uh-oh. Don't be a pen. That's a penalty. I'm surprised it's taking this long to concede a penalty, though. I guess that's fine. And now, Girona, Zaganov, he's going to go to the right. I'm right at his right. I'm in his head. I went the right direction. I pre-moved to the right. Why is he not diving downwards? I literally went like this. I didn't go down, I didn't go up. Come on, man, you got to do better there. Openda, through ball. It's just a Szoboszlai to get a second. Oh, boys, it has to be over. 5-3. It's a goal fest. I'm not sure if Jonathan Tah was the right signing because he is conceding a lot. But regardless, we should be through to the quarters. Uh-oh. Here comes Ziganov. It's still Girona. Here comes Girona. Into Van de Beek. Oh my god, this game is not over. This game is actually not over. 5-4. Girona just don't give up, don't they? They just don't. Portu. Into Pepe. Into Zaganov. Gives it to Van de Beek. They've equalized. They've actually equalized. Oh my days, but we might get knocked out by Girona of all teams. What is going on here? Let's go on this counter. Szoboszlai through ball. Federico Chiesa. Federico gives it into Openda. Through ball. All the way to Diego Jota. Please do something, Diego Jota. It's Jota. Don't lose the ball. Jota cuts aside. Diego Jota gives it to Luis Openda. Finesse shot finish. It goes in. It's a scrappy goal. We needed this. I'm not happy about this. How is it 6-5? I do not know. But at least we've taken the lead again. All right, the ref blows the whistle. We just get by Girona. We're on to the quarterfinals. This is not something to celebrate, though. All right, boys, in the quarterfinals, we got PSG. It's time to run it back. We always simulate the first games of everything to make it more fair. And it's going to be a 2-2 draw. This second leg is going to be incredible. All right, it's time to get Liverpool's payback against PSG. Second leg, we are 2-2 up. Let's get successfully Liverpool's payback and go on to the semis. Berg on the ball, sprinting with the ball. Can we find somebody here? He gives it all the way into Lois Openda. Can Openda do something? Can he create something? He gives it to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal into Szoboszlai, into Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz, finish! Lovely! 1-0 up, 3-2 in aggregate. We take the lead for the first time in this tie. Let's go, boys. Lamine the Dream Yamal through ball into Luis Diaz. And as soon as I see that, can he get the assist? And yes, he does. Luis Diaz gets his second. 4-2 in aggregates. Let's go. We're getting our payback successfully. Szoboszlai through ball into Lamine the Dream Yamal, who cuts inside. And now it's Lamine Yamal on the run. Gives it into Lois Openda. Hopefully he's not outside. And it goes in. 3-0 in 31 minutes. 5-2 in aggregate. Oh my god. PSG are getting embarrassed for what they did to Liverpool in real life. Ousmane Dembele into Ademola Lookman. Lookman into Kvaratskhelia. Looking for a shot. He sits down. Right back. He gives it to Ousmane. Ademola Lookman into Ousmane. Shot. It goes in. This game is not over. This game is not over. With the attack that they do have, it's going to be very difficult to just go to the next round. Hopefully, if he's down. Vitinha gives it. Into Gonçalo Ramos. Great block. But it's back into Gonçalo Ramos with a shot. Oh my days. It's 5-4. 9 minutes left to go. This defense is nothing without Virgil van Dijk, I can't lie. We have been winning games, but because we've been outscoring the opponents. But the center backs have been frothing it up. Jonathan Tah has not been the best of signings, I can't lie. The referee blows the whistle. We again just get by and we're going to the semifinals. Our defense has not been solid. Jonathan Tah was not the best signing, it seems to be. But at least let's continue outscoring our opponents. If you guys have enjoyed this video so far, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 200k subscribers. And just a reminder, we do these videos on a daily basis on stream, so make sure to not miss out. All right, and the semifinals, we got FC Barcelona. I have a history of struggling against FC Barcelona. I hope that doesn't happen today. We have a great team. Let's sim this first leg. Please, let's get a good victory. At least a draw, and it's going to be a 3-0 victory. We smashed Barcelona away from home. This is good, fam. This is good. All right, boys, it's time for the second leg. Let's not bottle this tie. Let's go on to the UCL final. And not over Salah and Rafinha, but I think he's the favorite right now. Lamine Yamal through ball into Openda. 4-0. Let's go in aggregate. 1-0 up in this game. Let's score a couple more goals and maybe simulate the rest of this game. Pedri. It's Pedri on the ball now. Pedri gives it into Dani Olmo. Through ball into Pulisic, who replaces Yamal. And it's 4-1. Barcelona still have a huge job to try and come back. But this is a great start for them. We cannot let this come back. Lamine Yamal through ball into Openda. Openda gives it into Luis Diaz. And now it's Luis Diaz on the ball. Luis Diaz finesse shot from outside the box. Great save, Alisson. Great save. Szoboszlai gives it into Lamine Yamal. And now it's Lamine the Dream. Let's get a goal. Let's finish off this tie. It's still Lamine Yamal against his own teammates. Cuts inside. Lamine finesse. That's it. The game is over. I'm simulating the game. I just wanted to get that 5-1 or the 5-0, whatever. 70th minute. They're not coming back, and it's going to be a 2-2 draw, meaning we still win, and we're going to the UCL final. All right, in the UCL final, we got Arsenal. It's a Premier League derby for the Champions League. We have to beat Arsenal. Come on. And just a heads up, McAllister ended up winning the Golden Boot from center mid. Is insane. Team of the season, we got Openda, we got Yamal, we got Di Marco, and we got Pedro Porro. And player of the season was, of course, Alexis McAllister, while we won the Premier League again. So if we fail to beat Arsenal, we could go on the next season and try to win the Champions League next year. But I don't think that's going to happen. The top goal scorer is Lewandowski in the Champions League currently. But Lois Openda, if he gets 2 goals in the final or 3, he could become the Golden Boot winner for the UCL. Here are the stats. McAllister with one of the best seasons I've ever seen from a center mid. 29-19. Openda 28-3. Lamine Yamal 18-10. 17-12. The goals were really spread out in this team. The defense was kind of an issue, but let's just hope they survive this UCL final. All right, boys, it's time for the UCL final. Let's avenge Liverpool and let's win them the Champions League because they were supposed to win it. This Trossard. Leandro Trossard gives it into Martin Odegaard with a shot from outside the box. Great save, Mamad Zibili. Great save. Roger Ransel, okay, McAllister. We'll see. If you win this, will you win the treble? Maybe. I didn't check if we won any of the cups. It's a cross in. It's a Califiori. But not be pen. Oh my god, it's a penalty, boys. From a cross, from a corner, somehow it's a penalty. It's always the same thing. Every time in the UCL final, it's always a penalty. And now it's Mohamed Salah against his own teammates. Where's he gonna go? He goes to the right. Oh, he goes down the middle. He sent me. Salah makes it 1-0. for Arsenal against Liverpool in the UCL final. That is a crazy sentence. Yamal through ball into Dominic Szoboszlai, and here comes Dominic Szoboszlai. Let's make it 1-1. Szoboszlai on his right foot. Lovely finish. He's really proving me wrong today. I thought he was the worst player on this team, but he has been scoring when we need him to. 1-1, baby. Let's go. We're not losing to Arsenal. Martin Odegaard. Here come Arsenal once again. It's Mohamed Salah, the goal scorer. Di Marco wins the ball back. He kind of redeems himself, hopefully. Szoboszlai into Luis Diaz. And now it's Luis Diaz on the ball, looking for somebody to make a run. It's still Luis Diaz. He finds Lois Openda, who takes a touch and finds Lamine the Dream in the Yamal to replace Salah. It's still Lamine. Yamal loses it. Come on, Lamine. He's kind of been quiet in the save, you know. I can't lie. I haven't used him too much. Oh, no. It's Trossard into Matthias Tell. Matthias Tell with a shot. It goes in. 2-1 down. Every shot Arsenal have taken today has been in the back of the net, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Lamine, the Dream, Yamal, through ball into Dominic Szoboszlai. Can we get another goal here? He cuts inside. Szoboszlai into Luis Diaz. Diaz gives it to Alexis McAllister. Top goal scorer in the Prem. Great save. Lamine Yamal through ball. Dominic Szoboszlai. Get your second goal here. It's Dominic Szoboszlai. 1v1. Finish. Lovely Dominic Szoboszlai. Oh my days. He has become the most incredible player today here. 2-2. Come on, let's get one more goal. Let's get one more. 8 minutes left to go. Come on, let's not go to extra time. It's Lamine Yamal. Gives it into Lois Openda. Through ball into Dominic Szoboszlai. Oh my days, can he get a hat-trick in the UCL final? Szoboszlai cuts inside. Szoboszlai, what a goal. Oh my days. Literally at the beginning of the video, I called him the weak link. I said he was the weak link. I said I was not impressed by him. But he gets a hat-trick in the final. A solo goal at that as well. What a story. And the referee blows the whistle. We have done it. We have avenged Liverpool, and we're going to lift the UCL trophy. And Jonathan Tah, I don't know why he's the captain, lifts the UCL trophy. We have made Liverpool. We have avenged them. We have made them the world's best team. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to click on this video right here.